Yo. Any guess on who others are? See, that's the fun part. I don't know who they are either. We're going to try to recruit them in the next hour. Now, see, waking up every single day of your life and YOLOing it comes with some benefits, like being very good at improvising and thinking on your feet. But it also is bad because you never schedule anything and you never have anyone scheduled to do anything. So you just have to make it up. I'd ask for more Teapot, but I think he's live at the moment doing other stuff. Teapot hasn't raided since Legion, so that wouldn't make sense. I asked Nagura, I asked Mirez. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's too late for Nagura. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, the level of planning that went into this was not high. Max, did you know I'm watching you from Paraguay? I'm sure you don't know where Paraguay is. Of course I know where fucking Paraguay is. It's right, in South America, just to the left of Brazil. Bottom left, kinda. Specifically above Uruguay and right northeast of Argentina. Right? Oh, shit, fuck. My fucking scene changed. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Alright, 1 second. You're saying Paraguay wrong? Shit.
Paraguay.
Paraguay. I did it. So we don't know how many people yet? Nope. How many do you want? I can get as many as you want. Oh, that's not true, but within reason. I want to know how many the sheet needs to be so that everything works right on it. Well, like I said, right now we have 2 people. Me and Dratnos. So we'll figure it out. Usually all of my draft style things have me recruiting people after my stream starts, so. Growl is on. Maybe he'll stop doing keys to do it. Has Growl raided all the way since Legion? Then Growl can't do it. Where's Dork? I'm probably doing some dumbass, stupid ass, bitch ass TGP practice. Wait, probably so is Mirez. Wait, Mirez is streaming. He's doing the War Within beta dungeons. Max, when's the next potty C? I don't know. Nah, he's probably busy. Can you message me on Discord when you know the number of people? Yeah, I mean, at this point, it might not even happen. What might happen is I, like, stream for an hour, can't find the people, and then we turn the stream off. Right? Has Automatic Jack rated since Legion? Wanna do a raid draft? What about Sloot Bag? Hello, Zachary Leduc in YouTube chat. At Maximum, isn't your guild like paid to do WoW stuff and you're like Mafia Man head boss guy? Force them to your whim and help with the tier list. If you blast me for my name but say it wrong, big mad. Did I say it wrong? Get fucking owned, Zachary Leduc. Leduc. Max was watching Kalamazzi talk about Warlock yesterday, and he made me think about just how complicated things seem to be getting. Do you genuinely think that class design has become overly complicated? No. Max, don't worry, I'm here and I'll do it. Oh, let's go, Larkin. Also, I'm a sub on Twitch, but Twitch sucks. Twitch L. What the fuck? Leduc. Leduc. Max, does the Race World first on the first tier of a new X-Pack feel more exciting than the others? Nope. Feels the same. Ooh, ask Bond from Blood Legion? Wait, that's a fucking banger idea. I've never talked to that guy, but I'm a huge fan of his. I would love to do that. I don't know how to get in contact with him, though. Add him on Discord? I don't know how. Guys, I don't think you guys understand how crippled I am as a person. I need everyone to do things for me. You know what I mean? I can't do shit. What's fucking going on here? At Maximum, why is Kungan talking shit? Question mark? I don't know. That guy always has some weird ass retail takes. I don't know. I don't know what he said, but stay mad. Max, I've raided since Eternal Palace. Invite me. No. Max, is that why you found out from your stream chat about events you are doing? Yes. Check Twitter. Nope. Max, I started raiding last year. Invite me. No. Max, today's my birthday. Invite me. No. What's up, dude? Happy birthday. Guys, Reptar is a dog, by the way. Do you know what's crazy? Someone in chat yesterday said, Max, is Reptar a blackmouth cur? Now, when I heard this, I'm thinking what you're thinking. Did this man just call my dog a slur? A dog slur? But no. It turns out that that's a breed. And actually, I'm pretty sure it's exactly what Reptar is. And he did not call my dog a dog slur. That's fucking hype. Kungan said that retail is for Mickey Mouse babies and they're ruining the game for Daffy Duck. I'm making this all up to say YouTube L. Fucking true. Stay small, YouTube. Did anyone notice anything different about my starting soon screen today? I want to see how observant you guys are. Teddles? Teddles has been there. Oh wait, Teddles moved? Maybe a few things moved. I don't know why, I was feeling weird today, but right before I started my stream, I just like moved around some shit. Young Dips in a different spot. Shaq with the random blow up dolls in a random spot. I made the big nosed dragon at the top in a little different spot. I'm old enough to remember when this screen was just Gary. That was a good time. Alright, we should start streaming, right? Because I'm planning on starting this content pretty soon, and currently we don't have anyone to do it with. So that's good. So let's figure that out. Hello. It's me, and Reptar. Reptar, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, come here, buddy. Come here, Reptar. Come here. Come here. Say hi, buddy. I want you guys to get a good look at him. Buddy, come here. Reptar. Or he likes to come up this way. Hey, right here, buddy. Come on. Yeah, come here. Come on. Reptar. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. All right, get a good look at him. He's a big sweetie. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. All right, now I'm going to show you the picture of a blackmouth cur, which is what someone said Reptar is. Bro, it's so similar. That's like exactly what he's gonna look like as a adult doggy. It's like exactly the same ears and everything. And then I looked at like the I looked at like the breed information, and this is ridiculous text for some reason, but look at this. While affectionate to their human family, they are wary of strangers and are known to be very protective of children. As a side note, many respond better to female handlers. This helps me understand him so much better. When I took him to the race, he would go up to every girl, and he was so scared of every guy. And I didn't realize that's a breed thing. Somehow his breed is just like that. He's the Rizzler. Oh, yeah, maybe he's just the Rizzler. He's a simp breed. He is a simp dog. Let's go, Reptar. Let's go. You're a fucking simp, buddy. Let's go. Stay simping. King simp. My dog is like that, but he's a border collie. Oh, I have a Pobelter. Pobelter and Cyan have a border collie, and she was nice to Suki and Nicole and all these people for so long, and it took that dog 3 months of me trying to get her to like sniff me, for her to come up to me. Yeah, he has 2 dogs. He has and a bunch of cats now. He has Atticus. He has a fucking wolf dog. Pobelter is a fucking wolf dog, bro, named Atticus. And I don't think it's a first generation wolf dog. It's like, it's one of the not violent ones. it's like a G3 or 4, I think. But Atticus is cool. And then he has a border collie named Pepper, and she's very sweet, but she hates guys. But she does like me. You know, I need to text him because we talked about doing a House of the Dragon watch party. So me and my friend Hugo, who's a Smash player, and a bunch of other people all used to go to their house for House of the Dragon watch parties, and we were all like couples at the time. But like every single one of those couples has broken up except for Pobelter and Cyan. And what we talked about at the time is if like anyone ever broke up, like it would only be the girls that kept hanging out and not the guys. So I was texting, or he was texting me last week, and I was like, dude, you know, it'd be fucking legendary is if we still did House of the Dragon watch parties at your house, but it was only dudes. And he said it was a good idea, so I actually think we should fucking do that just for pure meme value. Wait, are you not with Suki anymore? No, I've talked about that on stream a few times, but nah. No. We've me and Suki have been separated for like 6 months or something, close to that. It's been a long fucking time. Yeah, it's turbo mutual. I'm seriously right now, I'm as happy as I've ever been. You had no idea? Yeah, that was intentional. I had really no reason to talk about it on stream, but yeah, I mean, also you guys have, before I got injured, I was playing hockey like 3 times a night every day of the week. Like that screams something you can only do when you're single. So hopefully, I think some of you guys probably fucking got the hint, but yeah, yeah, no, I'm having a fucking blast, man. I have no interest in dating anyone. I want to be single for a while. The thought of wasting any of my own time on me to get to know someone else sounds fucking dog shit. So I'm not, yeah, we're not gonna spend a whole conversation on stream talking about this, but yeah, yeah, it's been a fucking long time. She's doing, as far as I can tell, she's doing good too. She was over at the house not too long ago to get some of her stuff that she left. But yeah, no, we're chilling. I'm turbo chilling. I'm seriously, before I got injured, I'm serious, I think I was the happiest I've been in my life. Stream was fucking owning. I had like a new friend group. I was like super into a hobby. I was so happy. And then I've been injured, and I've been very sad about that. But we're on the road to recovery. Little reppy. Little rep. Hey. Reptar. What the fuck are you doing? I heard you fucking popping off out there. What are you doing? Hey. Nah. Don't go out there. I don't know what the fuck you're up to. Alright. Alright. So. Hold up, chat. Someone in YouTube chat said, I'm not gay, but I'd date you for that liquid money. Fuck yeah. Let's go, Punk Yeti. Let's get it. Alright. So. Let's get weird. So we need to find people. Oh, automatic jack is down. Probably 1 hour. I'll explain the parameters when you're on. But to prepare, you'd just need a general idea of what bosses were good in the last couple of years. Since Legion, because someone might draft a boss you want. Okay. Okay, so we have automatic jack, we have Dr. Atnos. Now we have to expand our repertoire, and then we need to come to a number so I can let my mod know how many things the sheet's supposed to work for. I think we can have up to 5 or 6 people with a minimum of 4. We can have up to 5 or 6, though. And I still think you'd be able to draft, like, some non-dog shit bosses. So let's keep trying to go. Growl. Growl didn't raid in Legion, so there's no, It would be kind of weird to bring Growl on. He would just be, like, making shit up. Mirez is still streaming. I DM'd Mirez. He didn't respond. He responded and I asked him to do this like 2 weeks ago. Okay, yeah, I asked him about this 2 weeks ago and he said I would love to do this. And I just don't think he's read his Discord DMs yet. He was going on vacation though, that's why he couldn't do it. So let me see if he wants to do it now. Just go on a stream now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And take care, guys. Talk to you guys tomorrow at around 5, 6 p.m. Bye-bye.
All right. Sounds like he's definitely not doing it. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Sounds good. Who else do we got? We could get Bubba Dub. We could get Bubba Dub. Bubba's a raid connoisseur. Max, I'm so stoked for the next Race World First with the addition of hero talents. There's so much potential for spicy cooking. Are you hyped for the strats? Yeah, actually. I mean, I think like most of the cooking comes from the potential to exploit the defensive power in hero talents. Like there are some hero talent defensive things that are absolutely absurd. Just insanely strong. Max, what about makes or Tettles? We could do Tettles. Tettles also introduced us to the draft concept. Yeah, I can do Tettles. Let's see. Let's see if he wants to do it. Do you want to draft raid bosses today with Dratty and Jack? Max, what about anyone from your guild? Ask one of them. I asked Bubba. The only person in my guild who would love to do something like this is Trill. Sang. And I think Trill is currently competing in AWC today. Right? Or if they're not competing, they were doing that earlier, which means they'll be wargaming. I mean, I could ask him. He would love to do this. And I think Sang is doing TGP practice. Are you doing TGP prac today? He might be in MDI jail. Fired Up would be fun for the memes. I don't think Fired Up's rated since Legion. All the way from Legion. Maybe he did. Yo, get Shaq. Nah, he hates being on stream. Get JB. JB hasn't... Wait, let me see if Trill's doing work. He would love to do this. Are you pracking for tourney tomorrow? Max, can you make a tweet about how forgotten about shamans are? No. You guys are, like, less than a month away from getting all your shit changed. I feel like you should just wait till then, right? But also stay small. Trill said not for several hours. Well, I'm doing a raid draft from Legion until now if you want to participate. Format is you pick 2 early bosses, 3 mid, 2 late, and 1 end boss. And you rotate picking and see who makes the best raid. Mira said, 2 cooked with TGP Prac Gaming since 8 a.m. All good. And then Mira's linked a despairs emote. Sang said, doing it right now. Fuck you, buddy. Stay small. Your team is going to lose. I'm not gonna type the last one. That'd be so fucking mean. Holy shit. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is such a random memory I unlocked. But do you guys remember when I was like telling you guys how good Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was? And I was like, guys, I'm playing this game and I'm having so much fun. That game like broke my brain. I like was recommending it to people so much. I was liking it so much for the first like 10 to 15 hours. And then I have tried to pick up that game 3 times since, and I'm like halfway through it and I can't even finish the game. I don't know. I've never played a game that was so fun for the first 10 to 15 hours and immediately made me not want to play it anymore, and I couldn't finish it. It's just such a weird... Such a weird thing. Like, I can definitely vibe with not finishing... What is it? Can't believe the raid tier list slander. Wait, THD, do you want to do this? Do you want to do it? You can do it. I think Trill might do it too. Let's see. Oh, nope. He said, appreciate the offer. We're going to pass. All right. Stay small. Little guy. Lamau. Eat broccoli. All right. Sang said, eat a banana. Oh, fuck. He got me. I can't respond to that. I got absolutely demolished. Jesus Christ. Yep, get fucking shit on. When I need to shower. It's gonna start in like half an hour, so go get clean. Did you guys know THD showers like 3 times a day? Just random fact. Never understood. He says it's because he lives in Miami and he's Cuban and it's super humid, so he has to shower 3 times a day. Did you guys know THD's stepdad is a witch doctor? I'm not making that up. THD has multiple skulls in his room because of that. Like a fucking real witch doctor. Insane shit. Alright, so right now, guys, here's who we have. Okay? Here's who we have. We have me. Which is fucking, let's go. Let's clap it up for me. Let's just get some quick claps going because I'm a part of it. Let's go. W me, W me. Let's fucking go. Alright, and then next we have, and next we have Dratnos. And then we have, which is a huge L. Everyone that dislikes Dratnos. And then we have Automatic Jack. We have, wait, let's see if, did Tettles respond to me? Nope. 0 response from Tettles. We have THD Lock. Mira said no. Sang said no. Trill said no. Bubba hasn't responded. Nagura is asleep or something. We could get Zyro. We could get Zyro. The question is, let's just before... Okay, now that we have 4 people, do you guys want to make a quick... Let's just quickly browse the dungeon journal from Legion until now, and let's just make sure that there are going to be enough bosses for 6 people to where people don't have to choose turbo stinkers. Like, I think if people have to, like, for example, a draft where everyone can only pick good bosses is not interesting. Like, the way to make this interesting is if you were to choose to, like, to pick your early boss near the end, you might get stuck with an early boss that makes someone looks at your list and says, like, oh, that's kind of weird. Or if you wait to draft, like, a second to last boss... If you wait to draft a second to last boss until the end, like, maybe you're gonna get stuck with a stinker, right? So like you want to find a number where there's, like, stakes to what you're picking, right? If you like, you need to make it interesting to actually spend an early pick on a mid-tier boss, right, rather than an end tier, or else everyone's just gonna pick the end boss first, you know. Okay, so. Let's just go ahead and look. All the way since Legion, huh? There's a lot of stuff. Let's just look at end bosses. How many good end bosses are there since Legion? Gul'dan. Kill Jaden. 2. Argus is good. 3. Argus is a fine end boss. I think Cahoon would probably be a low tier pick. Jaina. 4. Crucible... Okay, if you put Unat on your list, your raid fucking sucks. People, like, glorify Unat because it took a lot of pulls and it was hard, but that is not a good fight. Ashara was also not a good fight. Nihilotha was fine. If you had N'Zoth as your last boss, it'd be, like, okay. But it's not a banger. So we're at, what, 4 right now? 4 great end bosses. Denathrius, no question. Sylvanas, unironically, a fine pick on Mythic. I think Sylvanas is still one of the most underrated end bosses ever. Jailer's not good. So that's, what, 5, maybe 6? And then you have all of Dragonflight, which you could pick, like, basically Sarkareth and Fireack. So there's, like, 7 good end bosses. See, this is the thing. If we only have 4 drafters, why would you ever pick an end boss first? Because worst case scenario, you can pick your end boss at the end and get a bunch of really good bosses in the middle. And then, like, you still have a great end boss. So I feel like going closer to 6 is correct. Do you know what I mean? Going closer to 6, but that's just on end bosses. So the way the list works, let me see if I can find my mod who sent me this. Shit. Fuck. He said for me to DM him, but I'm gonna have to, like, search for his name. Oh, he sent it to me. Oh my god, what an absolute fucking monster beast. Gigantic warlord gamer. So here's what he sent me. So it's set through player 4 right now. Oh no, this is the Draft a Mythic Plus comp. This is the wrong thing. I'm just gonna message him. Need updated sheet. Looking like I might go for 6 people if I can. Oh, there's 2 sheets. Never mind. Never mind. Made it up. All right, so what he has right now is he has 2 early, 2 mid, 2 late, 1 end boss. Let's, man, oh man. Let's do some quick, basically, we need to do some testing here. I'm thinking we're going to go for 6. Going for 6. I think 6, the question is, do you want like 3 mid or 3 late tier bosses, or do you actually keep it? I feel like you'd want to do, so 2 early is fine. I think 2 mid is fine. But I almost want to put like 3 late. Because like, look at what you can copy. Here, look. Let me make a copy of this. Yeah. So let me make a copy of this. So I think it's 3 late, bro. Because like, look at all the options. Like, let's just draft this real quick. Let's pick some. Let's just for the sake of argument, let me just pick some good late tier bosses. Bro, we're fucking... We need 3, right? Like, there's so many. Like, we're not even touching Dragonflight yet. Like, there's so many fucking good boss. I feel like you need 3 here. What about mid? No, 2 mid is fine. There's not a lot of great mid tiers. I think you just add late, bro. I think it's 2-2-3-1 or it's 2-3-3-1, I guess. Tichondrius was good. No, I like that one. Can we do 2-3-3-1 for drafting? I like that. I like 2-3-3-1. That's gonna be way more fun. Or can we do like a penultimate? Would it almost be like 2 early, 3 mid, 2 late, 1 penultimate, and 1 end? Because I feel like second to last bosses even have their own place. Right? Yeah, 2-2-3-1-1. That's what it needs to be. That's definitely the play. 2-2-3-3 or no, 2-3-2-1-1. 2-3-2-1-1. That's the one. Yeah. Okay, fuck yeah. Now you work on that and I'm going to work on finding the people. He's going to need a few minutes to do this though cuz he's going to have to separate the penultimate bosses from late tier. Okay, so we need 2 more people then. And then also I need to go through and like mark down bosses I like. You need to pay this guy? Yeah, I'll fucking pay him. I'll pay him whatever he wants. I don't give a fuck. All right, so let's go over the list again. So right now we have me. Let's just for a second, let's just give it up for me, right? We don't do this enough. I need some people in the chat to just fucking let's go. W Max, let's fucking go. I'm in the list, baby. Let's fucking go. All right, and then we have Dradnos. L Max. And then we have Dratty. Dratty has a very high approval rating. Then we have Automatic Jack and THD. Yes. All right, so we need 2 people. Bubba's not responding to me. Fuck Bubba. Who would in our guild that's maybe around would really like doing this? I'm gonna say Eric. Yo. You want to do a raid draft? bosses since Legion. 2 early, 2 mid. Or 2 early, 3 mid, 2 late, 1 second to last, 1 end boss snake draft with 5 other people. Get JPC. JPC didn't raid back then. Dude, if the TGP wasn't going on, I could get Sang and Mirez for this, and that would be literally perfection. But, they're all doing weird dungeon stuff, which is really weird and weird. Oh, wait, what if wait, let me see if Roger's around. Yo, are you on demon schedule right now? Roger would be fucking perfect for this. Dude, this is like peak me reaching out to Europeans at what time is it in Europe right now? Europe time now. It's late as fuck. All right, so I need a European on some demon shit right now. That's what I need. I need a European on some demon shit. Sloot? Honestly, Sloot would not be bad. I'll do with Sloot, bro. I don't have him on Discord. Fuck. I have no way to get in touch with him. Alright, who else from our guild would be good? Telegon would be fun. Atlas would be fun. Trill would be really good, but he has PvP today. Trill and Sang would be by far the best too. Sloot is live? Oh shit. Okay, 1 second. Twitch.tv/Sloot. Oh no, he's playing like variety shit with his friends.
Isn't it already created Abyss Wowless?
No. No.
Abyss Wowless?
No. I don't know why people are messaging him.
Like expansions?
Listen. No. I wanted to see if you can do a WoW raid draft. I have to be falling for 10 minutes, god damn it. Guys, please don't spam him. I hate when people do this. I hate when people do this. I hate when I mention that I want to talk to someone on my stream, and then you guys fucking, like, spam them and ruin their stream. You know what I mean? Like, just please don't fucking do that. Okay, okay, let's see. Sue would be cool. Ian has a Costas. Yeah, let's just get the game director of WoW. Holy shit. Doing a raid draft since Legion, and I think you would be perfect for it. Probably will end. Get Henry Cavill. Ian would have good takes. Unironically, Ian would be fucking incredible at this. He would be, like, more interesting, not even because of his job, but he'd be more interesting than every single person on this list. He just fucking loves... If you ever talk to Ian at a function, he just fucking loves raiding. Like, it's like he loves it more than anything else. He'd probably be so fascinating to talk with about stuff like this. Get Evade. Evade would never do some corny ass shit like this. Let me see. Wanna do a raid boss draft Legion till now. I thought you would never want to do this, but Dorky said you would. Haha, Lamau. How do I clear the names? I don't know. Fuck, who would be good for this? Maybe Minnie? Minnie would be nice for this. Do I still have Minnie on Discord? Nah. Guys, yeah, most Euros are going to be off the table. Most TGP enjoyers are going to be off the table. Right now we have 4, I think. And we're trying to get 6. I think 6 is the number you want to go for sure. I don't want to do it with less than 6 after seeing the actual bosses you can pick from. Asmon Gold would be really funny. Has Asmon rated this expansion? Asmon actually wouldn't be a bad guest for this. I'll message him. I messaged him. Asmongold is with Amiru doing Elden Ring. Oh, alright, never mind. Ask Flex. Dude, honestly, I'm so sad that I didn't. This is why, dude, I need to hire a PA. Like, it would be really expensive, but like, this is the exact, it would be filling in something that I'm completely incapable of doing myself. Like, I would mention this idea last week, and then this person would just get in touch with all these people and let them know ahead of time. And then I would log on today, YOLOing it just like usual, but there'd just be people waiting around to do it. That would be fucking, that's exactly what I need in my life, dude. I'm incapable of doing this on my own. This content would be so insane if I could have just planned to actually be here. Zyro? Okay, we'll get Zyronic. Yeah. Want to do a raid boss draft with Dratty and some others. Do you know Dratty has so much fucking riz when you say Dratty and then others? Holy shit. Get Shroud? Dude, Shroud doesn't know shit about raid, chat. He doesn't know shit. No way. You'll see what happened when I raided him the other day, though. I'm fucking mad at him. Like, low-key. Low-key mad. Alright, let's see. Get Gromnak, get Biceps Pump. Max, get a random chatter. Could be the vibe. Bro, I need some people to respond to me now. Alright, is Zyra streaming? Twitch.tv/Zyronic. You streaming, big dog? Nope. Is Tettle streaming? God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Alright, wait. Who, wait, I guess we get it. Well, Growl didn't raid in Legion, though. Yo, big dog.
Oh, talents?
When did you start raiding?
When did I start raiding? Like, ever?
Yeah.
Aldir. My first year was,
Wanna do a Legion through now raid boss draft with the gang.
Seeing if I'm qualified for something. Legion to now raid boss draft. I'd probably be down. I don't know any. The problem is I don't know any Legion bosses.
Yeah.
That's okay. That might be a funny
You
twist.
have to guess. Just like throw ENR on there and be like, maybe this was good. All right, so Growl's in. All right. It starts in like 30 to 45.
Starts in like 30, 45. Sounds good.
All right. Okay. So now we have Growl. I would like to get one more. Makes is online. Let me message her. When did you start raiding? Or is she online streaming? When did you start raiding? Watch, if she doesn't respond to me fast, by the way, I'm going to hit her with the craziest power move.
That would like to join.
1 second. 1 second. If she doesn't respond, I'm going to hit her with this. Answer me. Yo, let's fucking go. Guys, when someone doesn't respond to you for 2 seconds and you hit them with an answer me or a respond, it goes crazy. It goes fucking crazy. Please respond. Come on. All right, that does not go hard, but come on. Come on. Let's go. She's... Oh, my God. This is brutal for me.
What's going on? When did you start raiding? Hello, Max. I started raiding at the end of Warlords of Draenor.
Want to do a raid boss draft
Answer me.
with the gang.
Sorry, I was looking at it in chat.
That's fine. If you don't answer for 2 seconds, you get an answer me. That's how it works.
Of like everything since then to today?
Yeah, 2, 3, or no.
I didn't raid some of the last raids.
2, or no. 2, 3,
was
2,
casting, you
1,
know?
1. Too early, too mid, or
2, 3, 2, 1,
3
1.
mid,
I mean, yeah, I
2
can.
late,
Like
1
now?
in like 20 to 30. Yeah. I like how I
20,
type
30.
these
Yeah, we
numbers.
could do one more key, and then it's just going on YouTube. I'll just have very bad opinions. That's okay. Yeah, we can do that.
All right, let's go. We got our 6.
Okay.
On Jesus. On fucking God. Making the group. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking get it. All right, now I need to prepare. And if you're participating in this draft, get the fuck out of my stream because I'm about to talk about the shit I like. Get out. Fucking get out. All right. Dratnos, automatic jack, added, THD lock, added, yummy television added, and did she add me? I think she added me. Dude, I used to call makes Meix, by the way. Just mostly because I'm stupid. One extra person. I missed someone. Who did I not add to the group? Oh, literally No, I added Dranos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have all 6? Oh, yeah, I'm a person. Let's go. I'm me. Let's fucking go me. Shout out me. W me. All right. Okay. So, guys, let's think of some suitable early bosses here. All the way since Legion. These are like first 2. Okay, Nathendra. Kind of owns. What else does he have in the early... Actually, wait, the easiest way to do this is not actually in-game. It is using the sheet that he made that has them listed here. So what does he have for early? Nithendra, Chronomatic Anomaly, okay. Anomaly. Trilliax is great. Goroth? I don't remember Goroth. Is that the first boss in Tomb of Sargeras? Right before Demonic Inquisition? It is, right? I think that boss was fine. Yeah, I'll put that on the list as like a suitable pick, maybe late tier. Demonic Inquisition was annoying. Harjatan was fine. Mother was great. Champion of the Light was bad. Grong was good. Jadefire Masters, no way. Savara for sure. Mott super annoying. Skitra super annoying. Shriekwing. Oh yeah, Shriekwing. That's someone. Does someone take an early boss in the first 2 rounds? If they, I feel like Shriekwing's such a banger though. Huntsman was just easy. Huntsman's probably on here. Hunger Destroyer, I wouldn't put that on there. I don't know. Mother was great. That's a crazy take. I think Mother's good. Maybe I have fond memories. That's when that yeet sound clip happened. The Terragru actually ended up being a pretty good first boss somehow. The 9 was also pretty good. Vigilant Guardian. Okay, Vigilant Guardian will get heat for the rest of time. But Vigilant Guardian was actually a fine mythic boss. This is another boss that's just hated because of its heroic version. Vigilant Guardian is 1,000 times worse on heroic. If you just saw the mythic boss only, this boss wouldn't get that much hate. That being said, I'm not putting it on my list because I'll instantly lose whatever vote happens here. Just wanted to shout that out. Aranog, for sure. Primal Council stinks. Taros, oh my god, that's first 2 rounds. You guys think Taros lasts past the first 2 rounds for early tier? Dude, that might be the #1 fucking pick, actually. I'm not sure if that... Yeah, like, Taros, that's fucking way up there. Let's see. Kazara, of course. This is such a fun idea. Amalgamation Chamber, definitely up there. Assault of the Zakali. It won't win anyone over. Gnarl Root, we take that. And then all the other ones sucks. Okay, so let me just like double check that I got everything I liked here. Scorpion is okay. Okay. Oh, this is actually something I'm going to ask you, Demo. Do you know if you can make this list? Do you know if you can make this list remove things from your selection? Like, for example, let's say I'm choosing end bosses and I choose Xavius, right? This person shouldn't see Xavius on their list. Like, it should be removed as an option. If that's annoying or hard to do, I don't know. But early, so 2 early bosses, 3 mid, 2 late, 1 pen ultimate, 1 end boss. Let me link the copy this spreadsheet as your own, and you can look at the categories. Wait, it's not updated yet, actually, but soon. So let me continue okay, so I'm gonna order these on my own, but I'm gonna do that off stream. So other people don't know my draft strategy. I'm just writing down like ones that I consider suitable. All right, let's consider mid. We need to have a lot of good mid tiers because there's a lot to pick from here. Okay. Let me make a different just don't save. Get rid of all this shit. Dude. How is it possible that I have this many fucking notepad things? Is anyone else like this? Okay, so this is we'll title this early. And let's go mid. Alright, so mid-tier bosses. Ursoc, Absolute Heater. Spellblade was a great fight. Tichondrius was a great... Dude, okay, maybe Nighthold doesn't get enough credit for having just fucking crazy good mid-tier fight. Like, everyone remembers Star Augur and, like, Elisand and... But, like, dude, mid-tier Nighthold was just fucking heater after heater, man. Look at that. Mistress. Was Mistress a good fight? I think Mistress was a little bit too frustrating to say it's a good fight. Sisters of the Moon, okay. Desolate Host, absolutely not. Portal Keeper was a good fight. ENR was one of the worst fights of all time. Iminar was nice. Pretty low tier pick, but Kingaroth was fucking amazing. Do you guys think Kingaroth's amazing, actually? Kingaroth might be one of those fights where, just like Lihivim, I love the fight because we figured it out. But, like, if you did it without figuring it out, maybe it wasn't that fun. It's just one of those. But I think it might have just had good gameplay anyway. Very Mathras was whatever. Let's go to Uldir. Zekphos is a fine fight. Vectis, not great. Fetid, not great. Zool, not great. Opulence is going to be one of the highest picks in the draft, I'm pretty sure. Excellent fight. Conclave was a good fight. Rosticon was a good fight. Another raid that has a bunch of randomly really good mid-tier fights that were just really undertuned, but really, really good. Lady Ashvane. Oh, boy. Is that going to be a high pick? Orgazoa, also great fight. Queen's Court, kind of whatever. Zanesh is the soccer boss. Not sure about that. Hive Mind, nah. Shadhar, no. Drestagath, also kind of no. Wait, is Il'gynoth Corruption Reborn? Wait, is that... That wasn't... That's a late tier boss. That has to change categories. Let me just message him that. Zool was a low-key cool fight if you don't rogue abuse. Yeah, but the thing is that happened. You know? Like, a small problem with the fight being cool if that didn't happen is that it did. Vexiona, actually not bad. I think that's a low-round pick, but... Oh, then let's look at Castle Nathria. So, Artificer Zymox, probably top 3 rounds. Okay. Remnant of Ner'zhul. I actually really like Remnant. I actually think Remnant and Soul Render just kind of... Actually, here's my take. The Sanctum of Domination raid, if you just do an alternate reality where you redo after Painsmith and before Sylvanas, so like Painsmith is dead and then you have like 3 second to last bosses in Sylvanas that all 3 of them fucking sucked. If that part is just different reality that played differently, I think it would have been one of the best raids ever. Because, like, Sanctum of Domination had an awesome entry, great mid-tier, and then it just, like, the late bosses just absolutely sucked. And I think Sylvanas is genuinely underrated. I think Sylvanas is a good fight. On Mythic. Painsmith, this will be one of the first. Is Painsmith a late tier fight? It kind of isn't. I mean, it's literally in mid tier. If you're gonna have Lady Ashvane in mid tier, Painsmith does belong here. You could argue it's late tier, but it's like, I think it's mid. Yeah, I think it's mid. That's gonna go really high. Guardian sucks. Wait, Guardian and Fate Scribe. Okay, one of these needs to be late tier. I'm pretty sure Guardian and Fate Scribe need to be late tier. Guardian and Fate Scribe late tier, even though they're bad. I don't think you'll find anyone picking those. And then Prototype Pantheon. Lihivum. See, this is another one of those things where I would pick Lihivum, one of my favorite bosses, but it's not going to win any popular vote, and I keep getting owned in these popular votes because of my unique experience playing this game, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more relatable, I believe, if I'm going to dethrone the Dratty. What if I picked Senarth? Okay, Dathia, definitely not. I could never put Kurog on my list, even though people would like that pick. Someone else can have it. I will never put that boss on any list. What an absolute joke dog shit encounter. Forgotten Experiment, Rashok. Rashok is going to go in the first 3 picks, I'm pretty sure, with how tight this category is. Skarn, I loved Skarn, but same thing, not going to win anybody over with that. I think Laradar and Naimu are both great. Okay, so that's your mid... Wait, so we have to pick 3 mids? Bro, mid-tier is fucking not plentiful. I'd put Halandris there, too. Oh, you think Halandris is mid? That's interesting. Because it is... I mean, if Lihivum is here, Halandris is here. Yeah, Halandris would be on here. Halandris is... If it's absolutely mid, it was just really hard, so you think of it as late. But it's just absolutely... Like, it was before Anduin, right? You could even argue Anduin is mid-tier. Even though it's probably late. Let me say... Halandris moved to mid-tier. Is there any other mid-tier exclusions? Maybe we can check when we look at that. So we'll have this as at mid for now. Let's go late tier. Let's look at the late tier selections that we got here. We have a lot of good ones. Cenarius, Odin. It's interesting. He put Odin and Guarm in late tier. I want to say that's really weird because Trial of Valor was a 3-boss raid and technically Odin was the first boss, but like, where would you put Odin to make this interesting? You can't put you cannot put Odin early. Putting Odin early is psychotic. Odin is harder than every early boss on this list. I think Odin is mid and Guarm is mid. Yeah, let me message that to him. So Odin mid, Guarm mid, and I would put both of them on my list too. Odin and Guarm. Okay, late tier Cenarius. For sure, Cenarius is great. Emerald Nightmare not being everyone's favorite raid is a... often forget that Cenarius was actually a great boss. Okay, so Star Augur, without question. One of the best fights ever, even with the Weak Aura Disaster. Elisand. Elisand is a second to last boss. Mistress Sazine was in the other list as well, but Maiden was actually kind of a good fight. I would put that there. I wouldn't mind doing Maiden again. Fallen Avatar is a second to last. Oh, Cenarius is also penultimate. Fucking so true. So true, chat. So true. So true. Just, you're so right. You're so right. Coven of Shavara. I like Coven. That's definitely not how you spell that, but I am not changing it. Mithrax. Oh, Mechatorque. Restless Cabal. I think this is fair. I think the first boss of Crucible Storms is absolutely would be a late tier boss in any other raid. Love that fight too. Raden for sure. Banger. Oh, old Il'gynoth. You're not going to get a lot of votes with Il'gynoth because most people killed Il'gynoth with the no dispel strat, which was one of the worst bosses ever. But the dispel version of this fight was like seriously very, very good. Like really fucking good. So Raden. Carapace of N'Zoth, that's second to last boss. Council Blood. Ooh, way up there. Obviously, Sludge Fist. That's a round 1. He put Painsmith in late and mid. I think it goes mid. Yeah. Halanders goes mid. Anduin for sure. Rygalon is second. How do you categorize Lords of Dread and Rygalon? Do they both go in penultimate? My mind tells me to put Lords of Dread late and Rygalon penultimate. But there's nothing in the game that would actually say that. They're literally in the same spot. So you'd have to put them both in the same category. No one did Rygalon first? That's not true. We did. We didn't kill it, but we spent some time on it first. Whichever is harder gets penultimate. Yeah, I guess. So I guess you'd put Lords of Dread here. I think Lords was a good... Nah, was Lords a good fight? Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I would put Lords of Dread on my list, actually. Smolderon. Heater. And then not Tindril. There's not a lot of late tier fights. We might need to move... We might need to make some strategic moves to late tier here. Because, like, I'm looking at mid, and there's, like, a shitload of mid, but we're also picking 3 mid. There's not a lot of good late tiers. But, I mean, maybe that's fine. Maybe that just means you want to spend a lot of early picks at the late tier. Right? I mean, it kind of adds to your strategy by having a selection that's, like, less good, you know? Okay, and then let's do penultimate. Who do we got here? So, Cenarius, Elisand, Fallen Avatar, Agrimar, Mithrax. Another fight that I probably enjoyed a lot more than other people. Blockade. Why? I am not typing Blockade. That is a fucking horrible encounter. Okay. Carapace of N'Zoth, no way. Stone Legion Generals, no way. Although, I would put Stone Legion Generals on my list if a stipulation of this draft is that for one round, you could actually spend the round to choose something for someone else. So, like, what I would do is use my round 1 pick to give Stone Legion Generals to Drattos. But, like, we don't have something like that, but that would be very, very funny way of doing this. So, Kel'Thuzad, not on here. This is penultimate, right? So, Rygalon is on here. Tindril is on here. So, I mean, we have 6 pickers, and we have, like, 7 pretty fucking suitable fights. So, like, I think picking your penultimate boss should be, like, most likely really low priority. And then end boss. And that's why I probably shouldn't be doing this on stream, but... fuck it. Then you'd just be listening to my stream for the last 20 minutes, just sitting here in silence doing this on my own. Xavius underrated end boss. I'll say it. It was just too easy, but I'll move on anyway. Gul'dan. Kill Jaden. Argus. Jaina. Denathrius. Sarkareth. Sarkareth? Is that right? And Fyrakk. A lot of end bosses. Okay, so mid to late is all the sauce. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break, play a little ad here. And then I'm going to go let Reptar out. I'm going to grab a drink. And then I'm going to reorder these on my own, and then I'm starting the call. Be right back. Reptar. avatar. Oh, he's so big. Hi. Hi. Oh. Okay. All right. All right, boys. On my own here, I have to... first of all, did he remake the sheet here? Have to recopy it. And if you guys like this idea, stay tuned for, I think it's going to be next week. We're going to do it around the TGP. So probably not next weekend because they're going to be in time trials. But the idea is we're going to bring 4 people on stream. We're going to draft a Mythic Plus comp. And then we're going to bring viewers on live. We can each recruit the best team we can with the comp we selected. And then they're going to speed run a key and see who's the fastest. We'll actually have to rename. We'll rename the players when we determine the order. But let me. I need to rename my list. No, it's not supposed to be 3 lates. 2 lates. I think I have a good idea. Okay. Sorry, I would be ordering this. I would be ordering this on stream, but I don't want to like... he said you can just delete row 9. It saves you recopying it. Oh, sure. Does that fix it? No, it doesn't fix it. I'm going to recopy it. Because I'm too stupid. That wasn't row 9? Guys, I'm gonna fucking... Listen. I'm gonna fucking... I'm not doing it. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. What is y'all's opinion on Anduin? It's weird. Like, I actually really enjoyed Anduin as a fight, and I think Anduin's a really good fight, but I think that there are people that absolutely hate Anduin because of their interaction. Dude, Anduin is actually exactly like Tindril. Tindril and Anduin are the same fight. You either absolutely love it or you hate it. It just depends on how miserable your guild was during the progression of it. But if you, like, take that part out of it, both of the fights are pretty insane. I actually think Anduin had a bit more design flaws, to be fair, but... Tindril's the better boss than Anduin? Yeah, I mean, it's not arguable. Tindril's like a marvel of a fight. It's like creative, unique, fucking awesome to look at. The mechanics are insane. The only negative part of Tindril is that when you fought the boss, it may have been too hard, and that made you dislike it. Oh, there's another negative. The fact that, like, the fight is supposed to, in the last phase, like, his energy gets to full, and then he does, like, a big, massive bang, like, I'm gonna drop this fucking sun on you, but, like, you never even see that because you end up killing the boss when he's, like, halfway through P3. That just seems like a weird design thing. Like, shouldn't you have created that better so, like, it lines up, you know what I mean? Like, the thing that's even funnier to me is to think that Blizzard thought that we would be able to do pre-nerf, like, pre-nerf, like before World First Kill. Tindril thinking we would be able to have done that fight with 3-second seeds all the way through the last phase and also did like 2 more minutes of it. And there's also a hellish combination of mechanics that no one ever got to that are just absolutely insane. Okay, I'm almost done ordering my shit, but... All right, I'm gonna start the call in like less than 5 minutes. I just have to get done posting my bangers. All right, we're starting the call. Let me let them know. Starting the call, 3 minutes. Dude, coming up with the banger early fights is really hard. There's only a few. What is it? Do we copy now? You don't need to copy anything. I'll be doing it on my stream. We'll all work off the same sheet. All right, they're all ready. All right. You guys ready to absolutely fucking bang this out? All right. Let's fucking go. This is going to be fantastic. Oh, we are going to have to determine the order. Let me see. Draft order. All right, let's get everyone in. Calling it up. Hello?
Yo. Hey.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. All right. So we are going to determine the draft order here. So it is a snake draft. So how that goes is it'll go 1 through 6, but then it'll go backwards. So the first 12 picks, for example, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the person who's picking last doesn't get screwed, hopefully. Depends on the actual draft as to whether like numbers like that actually matter. But I did want to let you guys know like what the actual parameters would be. So we thought about this a lot. We wrote a lot of ones down. But so how we're going to be picking this is we can go round by round. You can pick at any row you want at any point. This is from Legion all the way through Dragonflight. If you have any questions on what bosses are early, mid, or late, they are listed on the sheet, which I gave you guys. But if you have any questions when you're picking, I can let you know whether a certain boss, or if you want to like message me, I can let you know, because if you don't want to like say your pick in front of everyone, like, is this boss actually an early or mid fight? If you're unsure, most of them are really obvious. Some of them were just like a little weird. Like, for example, we made in Trial of Valor, we made like Odin and Gwarm, I think mid tier, because like early doesn't really make sense, right? But also neither does late. We'll be picking 2 early bosses, 3 mid tier bosses, 2 late, 1 penultimate, and 1 end boss from Legion until now. Does anyone have any questions before we get started?
I thought you said it's on the sheet somewhere. Which boss is which?
Oh, yes. Let me link you. Yeah, let me link you that. So here's the actual thing. You can make a copy of this for yourself if you want. Just hit make a copy, and that will allow you to like actually look at the drop downs and see which boss is in which.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just make a copy of this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so we are.
So
go ahead, go ahead, Jack.
Oh, so like you said, as long as it's on the list and is sorted that way, like I can pick it that way. Like you said,
Yep.
for Odin, I can pick Odin for my mid or whatever.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They should. It
Cool.
should be all. I just went through all of them and double checked with him.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, sure. And we are here going to determine the draft order. So, let's see. So I'll do me, Dratnos, Jack, Makes. That is how you say your name, right? I always used to say Mix because I'm an idiot, but
Yeah, it's Makes.
It's Makes? Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have Growl. Who's the last person in here?
Yo, what's up?
THD. Why are you... Yeah, THD. Okay. All right, here we go. We are going to randomize the lines. That's what someone linked me here. So this should make it 1 through 6. Is everyone ready?
I noticed that Painsmith is in mid and late.
Yes, it is. Painsmith is a mid-tier fight.
Okay,
We
mid,
discussed
not
that.
late.
Yeah. Yeah, it is mid, not late.
Alright.
Same thing with Halandris. Halandris is a mid, not late.
Deal.
Got it.
Okay. Here is the draft order. All right. THD first pick, then Growl, then me, then Jack, then Makes, then Dratnos. That is the order that we'll be going in today. Let me put that down.
Do we have to pick early, or can we pick anything first?
You can pick anything at any pick. If you want to like target end bosses first, if you want to go mid, you can. It's entirely up to you. That's where the strategy comes in, dude.
Can I interest you in Stone Legion generals, perhaps?
Yeah, something
Nice
that I
little first
actually
pick.
considered, Dratnos, was I considered allowing each person to spend a pick to give someone else a bad boss. And I was going to spend my first pick to give you Stone Legion Generals. But I think that would be a little bit too confusing the first time we did this. So that is not going to be a thing.
Also, I would rage quit, so that's good.
Yeah, as far as time per pick, previously we had said it's like 2 minutes or 1 minute. We have 6 drafters. Let's keep it pretty fast. Try to like get your picks moving. Let's not put a time limit on it, mainly because I don't want to keep resetting and setting a timer and forgetting to turn it off and then everyone hearing a loud thing on my stream. So just, you know, just make your pick. If you need like 30 seconds to kind of think it through, totally fair if someone just stole your pick right before you went. But that is what we're doing. All right, before we get going, does anyone have any more questions about how this draft will actually run? Great. For people,
Does the community matter?
does the what?
The community.
Oh, I see. So like, you're voting for. So it's a good question. Usually I like to vote true to what I think, but I've done these drafts long enough to know that I hate when like I vote bosses that like you and I both love Skarn, for example, but like if you put Skarn on your list, everyone's going to think you're an idiot. So it's like, how do you we're the only people who had that experience. So how do you like translate that? I don't know if we're going to do a Twitch vote here or if we're going to do one on like Twitter and like not attach.
We definitely got to do a Twitch vote. I mean, that's the whole point. We're trying to win, right?
Yeah, but the thing is the Twitch vote's always like super biased. Definitely
So you're saying
against
Twitch
me.
chat's dumb.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So we can do a Twitch vote, but we're also probably going to do a nameless like Twitter vote sometime in the future, so there will be less bias involved. But either way, I think it'll just be interesting to see how people decide to do this. So, all right. First of all, if people are good, well, I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube. So I want a few people to introduce themselves. So everyone probably knows me if you're watching this channel. Dratnos, what is your like rating experience since Legion?
I've rated every tier since Legion in the world, like I guess 60 down to 20 range, 15. So pretty high end in the scheme of things, not compared to you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty. I mean, you rated at an extremely high level for a long period of time. Okay, THD. Tell them about yourself.
Yeah, so pretty much been rating like a top 20 world ever since like Nighthold Plus. But before Nighthold, I was in a bad guild. All good though. And I've been rating like world first level basically since like Antorus and beyond.
Okay, Jack. You were in Future back in Legion, right?
Very end of Legion, I joined it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So start of Legion is when I began like Hall of Fame kind of rating. At the end of Legion, I went to join Future, and that was worlds 15 to 20-ish. All of Shadowlands, I did Imperative, and that was world 13 to 15 or something like that. And now I'm in a Gamer Dad guild that's like 50 or 60th.
Love that. Makes, what is your rating background?
So I started end of Warlords of Draenor, but like in a very, I would say, bad bracket, like world, I don't know, 1,000 something, and then over the years rated higher and higher until like the highest was world 120, I think, in Sanctum, if I'm not mistaken. And I've rated less in Dragonflight, and I switched also from healer to DPS main.
All right, that's cool. And then Growl. So I did need a 6th person for this, and I usually love having Growl on my list.
Why do I get a preface?
Because
before you my introduction.
the reason-
Why can't it just be, hey,
Disrespect.
Growl, what's your rating
Okay,
history?
listen,
Give the disclaimer.
Well, no. Here's the big.
You
disclaimer
didn't
is
raid
we
in
needed a
Legion
6th
at
person,
all. That's why I'm
and
giving you it.
Everybody else was busy today. There's like TGP time trials practice going on.
That's not
it's
true.
just horrible out
Hey,
here.
hey guys, it's Growl, aka Yummy TV. You know, I've been raiding since the start of BFA. My first cutting edge guild was Humble. We were like ranked 200 world. I was in the guild for like 4 or 5 years. We slowly moved up to like top 50, 60, and then I got kicked for somebody who's better than me, and now I'm in Drogo's guild.
Okay, the reason I gave you a pre-thing was because you didn't raid in Legion, and part of this includes Legion bosses, so I feel like that's going to affect your list somewhat. You're either going to have to guess or like just... And like you've heard someone talk about this boss one time, so it's probably good kind of thing. Yeah.
Sounds like he's trying to affect the votes against Growl.
No,
You worried that
Yeah,
Growl's
it's
gonna
okay.
beat
It doesn't
you?
matter.
Growl
He already called
wins-
chat stupid. He's just trying to get points.
Growl
back.
wins
Don't worry,
these
chat's
a
on my
lot.
side.
So yeah, I mean, okay, that's fine. Anyways, all right, let's get going. Cheat G, you're on the clock.
All right, mid Painsmith.
Ooh,
Damn.
first pick Painsmith. I mean, that's definitely a not surprising angle to go. Let me find it. All right. Yeah, not. I considered putting Painsmith late because I think if you were gonna create a raid, it would make more sense difficulty curve wise to do a Painsmith there. Actually, you know what's maybe another fun way to look at this is like you could also kind of order your bosses. So I'm assuming you'd want Painsmith. Yeah, you'd want Painsmith like near the end of your mid. I'm assuming. Yeah. Let me do that. And then how do I remove a pick? Delete. Just Young Money. All right, sweet. First pick Painsmith, and you have it there. That is a banger. Growl, what is your choice?
All right, you know what? My first pick's gonna be Argus.
Okay,
That's a bold pick.
that is a
He
bold...
needs to establish his Legion credentials because he's been questioned on them.
I mean, it's a good boss.
Thank you, THD. I appreciate it.
This isn't even close for me. My first pick will be... Actually, it is a little close. It'll be Sludgefist is my first choice.
God.
Late boss going to the end. Yeah. Jack, you're on the clock. Automatic
Kill me,
Jack.
man.
Or
That's what I was
you're
going
thinking.
for.
You're thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Let's do.
Wait, did I literally steal your pick?
Yes, literally.
Oh, that's fucking insane.
God.
Bro, you played Priest on Sludgefist.
Yeah.
Don't pretend me you had fun on that fight.
I had a blast. I've had a blast playing Spirit Shell and Sludgefist. I was keeper
Actually,
of
true, I
everyone's
forgot-
survivability.
I forgot about Spirit Shell, actually. Never
Yeah.
mind, you're right.
I wish we could all forget about it.
I remember Automatic Jack's grip on Painsmith.
Ah, no, everybody does. I know. So many core memories. All right, end boss. Let's do Sire.
Man, so many people are going for end bosses early. That's insane.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
does make sense, right?
kind of. I mean, what the process that I went through before the stream was like I listed out all the bosses I thought were good in each category, and what I came to, well, I'm not gonna tell you what I came to, but there were some categories that had a lot of decent selections, and some that did not. And end boss was yeah. I mean, the thing is though is like there's not that many insane end bosses, and Sire is like one of the definitely insane ones. Like there's not a ton of awesome end bosses on this list, so that's a pretty good point.
Okay, my turn?
It is your turn, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a second late boss, and if I saw correctly, Cabal should be in that.
You're picking Cabal in round 1?
Wait, what?
I mean,
No, that boss owned.
I mean,
I love
Cabal
it.
is definitely an insane
it's
boss, yeah, and
insane.
I'm glad I'm glad you mentioned that Cabal is like I thought about having it early because it's technically true, but it's like that would be absolutely insane, right? Like one of the hardest
That's the
bosses.
first thing I asked my chat. I was like, is Cabal a first boss?
Okay, so which slot in your late do you want it in?
The second one.
The second. Ooh, okay. It definitely was hard. Okay. Dratnos, you now have 2 picks in a row.
Yeah. Now, as one of the people with back-to-back draft picks, I feel like it will add style points if I do themed picks, so 2 bosses that are kind of on theme with each other.
Okay.
So I'm going to select Rygalon and Star Augur, both on kind of an astral theme.
Ooh.
I do
little space age.
like this. Those are also 2 definite bangers. So you're gonna go Star Augur for your second late.
Yeah, that sounds good, sure.
And then you said
And Rygalon will be my penultimate boss, because as we know, the penultimate boss category does have some landmines in it. Don't want to be left when the music stops with Stone Legion Generals on my list.
there's more than 6 second to last bosses here, but that
I'll take Tyndall, I think.
yeah. Oh, you're gonna go Tindril for okay. Well, there are
Oh, I am. Yes.
Yeah,
I thought I was still.
all right.
muted.
Dratnos
Yes.
hard baited you into taking a penultimate fight. Okay. That is looking solid so far. I also like the theme. The thing is, do you think you can follow that theme all the way through?
No, I don't know. I noticed those were 2 good picks available to me now, and
Yeah.
I
Okay.
figured I'd score some points.
I like it. All right, Jack. What are you doing?
Let's do penultimate Agrimar.
Wow. I actually really like. I think Agrimar, if you were to show raid fights from WoW with no context of what they were like to progress, difficulty level, lore associated with them, and you were to just have people watch the fights and give you an opinion based on what they looked like alone, I think Agrimar would be like top 3 of any boss, including end boss. I think it's like one of the coolest looking fights of all time.
Yeah.
Very sick. One thing that kind of takes away from it for me though is like the need to have like the blood decay thing. Like I think people talk about classes being required. That's one of the few times where like I think it would be literally impossible to do that fight without that class. I don't know if you guys ran into that problem in your guild where you like had to have someone play blood decay that doesn't normally do that, or like third
Yeah,
tank.
we did.
Are we just going to skip over Makes making the most elitist raid of all time, by the way? Restless Cabal, Tendril, Sage Shirt being built up here? This is crazy.
I feel like
she has a theme idea as well.
the thing is Tindril's just such a fucking banger, but there are people that are gonna read it and just be like, I had such a bad time on that fight, so it's only going to be bad for
Yeah,
me.
I already got flamed, so.
Man, okay. I was actually gonna pick something else, but I feel like it would go against my. Okay, I kind of got fucked a little bit. But I think I'm going to have to just take the last remaining, I think, really... There's like 2 really awesome end bosses left. I think I'm going to go end, just so I'm not stuck with it. I'm going to go with Farak as my end boss. Growl, you were on the clock. I can't believe you first round picked Argus. Was it just because he was in Legion? Just because you wanted to like prove a point?
What do you mean? I just thought it was the best end boss.
You've never done it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Think about
I've
how much
done
more
all the
fun
other
he's
end
had.
bosses.
Yeah,
I know those aren't right. All right. My pick is Smolderon in late bosses.
Which one?
I don't know. First.
So I was actually going to pick Smolderon, but the only reason I didn't is Dratnos is in my head about theme. And wouldn't it be super weird if, like, in your raid, you got to, like, the late bosses and it was 2, like, sludge fists in a row, you know? I think that would
Those
just...
are the best bosses.
That would... I mean, they are sick bosses, but, like, they'd have to be, like, a little spread out, you know?
It's like going to a Michelin star restaurant and they just serve you 2 chocolate cakes in a row, and it's like, this is weird, right? That's supposed to be
Yeah,
different.
exactly. It's a great way
Yeah.
to put it. But I respect the pick. I was actually going to pick that until I got in my head. Dratnos got in my head. All right,
Yeah.
THD, what is your selection?
Rent
You actually
free.
you have 2 selections in a row, THD.
Well, I am picking for end boss, kill Jaden.
Okay, I am astonished by the end boss selections, and I think that Makes and Dratnos got the freest, like,
Yeah.
5th end boss pick of all time. Insane to me.
There's like 4 that I'd be happy with still in the list.
Yeah, but there's one that's, like, arguably the best of all of them, which is... Okay. Anyways, THD, what is your second selection?
Second selection is going to be our nice friend Halandris. Right before
Ooh,
Painsmith.
that is a psychotic...
Yep.
So THD's raid is going to be very thematic to what THD enjoys. Let me see if I can find Halanders.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
good.
Yep. We like that.
Gotta stay true to yourself.
Also, like mid, you have to pick 3 bosses, right? So it's going to be a tight category later on. You don't want to be like stuck with some doggy mid-tier fights. But I think everyone is kind of like there was more to pick from at the end, but in a way, your end of your raid defines your raid, I think, more than the mid. Like you can there are raids that people love right now that have just a very mid, they have a very average mid tier. It's like the end just makes up so much. All right, Growl, what's up?
I'm gonna take Rashok the Elder. As
Oh,
my...
I'm pissed.
Lovely.
I am
Genius.
insanely pissed.
I don't know about order. It's hard for me to know the order because I don't know my other picks yet.
I'm so mad.
I'm just gonna say first, and then. Hey, he
I'm
took Columbus
so
from me, so
mad.
I had to take Rashok from you.
Oh my god, that is a bad day. It's a bad day to be me. That's what I wanted. I mean, yeah, Rashok. But the thing is, though, is like, imagine I got what I wanted so far. And I guess this shows a lot about what kind of bosses I like. But I think simple is a lot of times better. Like, imagine I had Rashok, Smolderon, and Sludgefist in my raid. That would be so fucking...
That would be sick.
That would be a lot of chocolate cake. It would be sick. Yeah, it would be sick, but... okay. So... I don't think there's a ton... Guys, I'm leaving myself a little vulnerable here without picking a penultimate boss and without starting my mids. But I feel like the late tier is very, very cramped with bosses that are... oh, I muted myself in Discord, sorry. The late tier is very, very cramped. I'm just going to go ahead and get mine out of the way. I am going with Council of Blood, also thematic to the raid. But I think late tier is... you're going to run out of good picks really fast. And I think those two, if you're talking about like not getting served chocolate cake 2 things in a row, I think Council of Blood was an amazing fight, and I think it perfectly complemented what Sludgefist was trying to do as well.
All right, I'm gonna
just
go.
here for pain.
I'm gonna go mid with Hive Mind.
Wow. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Hive Mind was all the bugs, right? It was
Yeah,
like,
that
was a fun healer fight.
That was Fire Mage Pad, right?
Yeah,
Fire Mage.
Was it a fun healer fight?
DPS.
Oh, I have
it was
to.
a
good.
banger
Yeah.
healer fight.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, I have to think. I hadn't considered the healer angle. There's not too many fights like that, but every now and then you'll hear someone talk about how great a fight was, and it's like, oh, it's a healer take, because like it's so weird that healers just do completely different fights than everyone else a lot of the times. Like Magmarax is such a good example. Like Magmarax just seems like such a whatever fight, but it's and Karog, right? Like just the most fun fights to heal ever.
Yeah.
Okay, Makes, what is your selection?
I'm struggling.
Wait,
but,
while you're struggling, Jack, where did you want Hive Mind? Did you want Hive Mind first? First?
Oh yeah, we'll do it
mid?
first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting like manipulated into picking mids, and I don't want to give.
Wait,
give in,
manipulated
so
by
I'm gonna
who?
pick-
Your chat?
By you guys. You keep saying
I-
like, oh, the mids are gonna be gone.
I'm manipulating you into taking lates. Let's get the manipulation straight here.
Well, I will take a late, and I do want Maiden in there.
I think this is a
Nice.
cultured pick.
Yeah.
Maiden is a really fucking cool fight. It's like super creative, very different. Also, it has one of my favorite Race World First stories ever, where the first guild to kill this method was told by the developers, if you guys just have your tanks solo these things, we're just going to keep nerfing, we're going to keep buffing it until you can't do that. So they're like, okay, they kill it normal. If you guys watch their kill video, it's different than everyone else. They're just like, their whole raid's rotating, they're taking infinite damage, and then they killed it with 3 people in the raid named Xerips, by the way, which was like definitely some old Race World First shit. And then every other guild did it, and then Blizzard did nothing about it, which is like classic Blizzard interaction with the Race World First. But Maiden of Vigilance, an insane, really good pick, actually. All right, Dratnos, you have 2 in a row.
I do, and I'm gonna select the first early boss of our affair here. I'm gonna take Taros.
Yep. I actually was really surprised Taros didn't
Put
go
that
round
second
1.
for me, yeah, perfect. And
Yeah.
then I will also take Croesus as my
Ooh.
4th boss.
Ooh, I wanted that one.
Those are
Oh,
some good
that's
picks.
so good. Yeah, those are really fucking good picks.
Those guys could be brothers. This is a really good theme you got going,
Yeah,
Dratty.
I've got a little bit of overloading on the single target.
Dratty T's raid
bosses,
balance
but,
not looking good.
Yeah.
The raid balance? What do you mean? Like,
Yep, single target classes are OP.
Yeah,
and Dratty
single
T's
target's
raid.
good.
oh, that is kind of true. Yeah, it is all single so far.
Wait till you see the rest of my picks. It's gonna be a good tier to be doing single target damage when I'm in charge. That's all I have to say.
Okay, we've makes your back up.
Yes, and I do think I'm gonna take like middle of mid, and I'm gonna go with Ashwing.
Ooh,
Nice.
Banger, absolute banger. I think this fight suffered a little bit. Like, okay, I think Ashvane, the version of it where you don't have a third tank soak up all the orbs and you do it natty, I think that could have been like the best mid-tier boss of all time, and it's not close. But I still think like the theme, the visuals, and like even how it played out was actually. I have a quick question. Do you guys like mid-raid walls? Like in your
Yes.
like, do you enjoy mid-raid walls?
Yeah.
100%.
I think I do too, but I also think they offer such a unique experience where it like goes against the idea of a like linear difficulty curve, and those, as much as those boss owns and I look forward to them, they kill the shit out of raid guilds like Anduin
Yeah.
and Painsmith and Scar, like they just like so frequently when they put that really hard boss a little earlier in the raid, the like, you know, try hard gamers are like, this is awesome, and everyone else is like,
Well,
we
here's the
can't do
beauty.
this.
It's a get out of jail free card for them. They get to get out of jail quick because they won't kill the end boss.
Oh, it's letting them know ahead of time.
Yeah. It's a reminder.
Mercy rule, yeah.
All right, ready for this one?
Okay, yeah.
Second position in early.
Oh, please no.
Mout.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is an
That was not a
insane-
name that I expected
That
to hear
is not
today.
a name I was expecting. That is the most healer choice
Uh-huh.
ever, by the way. By the way, if you did Mout and you just did good damage, you were dead. You just died. The boss just killed you because of the damage you were doing. That's
Can I interest you in
I
an
made-
infinite stars proc?
I made a fortune off pain sup applications there. Oh, yeah.
dude, that
People
is...
would pay for the pain sups.
All right. I have a choice here. Yeah, I gotta commit to it. Wait, no, I think I'll have it when it comes back. I'm gonna have it when it comes back. Trust.
Okay, you guys gotta figure out what it is and yoink this.
I'm gonna have it when it comes back. I'm taking Opulence for my fourth boss.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
that's good.
One of
There's
the
an
Interesting.
iconic kill video of that fight.
this is one of the best. One of the
That's what I was
best.
thinking.
This is one of the best mid-tier fights ever. Opulence fucking owns. Growl, you're on the clock.
For my next late boss, I'm going to pick Raden the Despoiled.
That's a
Banger.
good pick. That's
Banger.
a good pick.
Guys, I'm telling you, if you're not picking late right now and you have a list of them, there are some. I know I'm manipulating you right now, but there are some, not a lot of good bosses left in that category. They're running short. All right, THD, what's up?
We are picking Il'gynoth as the second late boss.
I respect the fuck out of this. So no, everyone's gonna hear. Wait, just to be clear, Emerald Nightmare or
Yeah, no, obviously not the Emerald Knight.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, BFA.
So I think Il'gynoth, the version that THD and I did, was the most fun, like top tier, top 3 like late boss ever. It's the reason I didn't want to pick this is it's super unrelatable because everyone, if you guys killed this boss when you didn't dispel and you just stayed spread the whole fight, it was one of the worst fights ever. But the dispel
Yep.
strat version of this fight was insanely fun and just like a really cool progression experience.
I mean, look, you know it was a bad pick because Max needed to give a disclaimer. What was your second pick?
What the fuck? All right. Yeah, what's your second pick?
Second pick is Zakul.
Fucking
Wow,
goddamn
man.
banger.
Oh, wow.
Goddamn banger. Goddamn,
Il'gynoth is looking good
Man.
right now.
goddamn banger
Man.
fight. Nope, it's a banger fight. It's a
Are
cool
you-
fucking slapped.
It's crazy. We're all here trying to make the best raid ever. THD's out here trying to make the worst raid ever.
THG's list, like, it's not that it's wrong. It's just not as relatable to people.
Dude, if
Rekillings are cool.
Dude,
Rekillings are cool every week was a nightmare.
Bro, if I did THD's raid, I would be logging the fuck in, dude. That looks insane. All right, THD took Zakul and then Il'Ganath, okay? Or
If it makes you feel better, Growl took Rodden from me, so we're
Yeah, I
Rodden's
was gonna pick
definitely
that
banger.
too.
Yeah, okay. We have Growl, you're on the clock.
I might need a little bit. I need to use
You're
my
good.
time bank
You can
here.
use your time bank. Yep.
We could, in the meantime, we could pull up some of the opulence, the certain kill video of that encounter.
That is
True.
we would that would be a two if anyone ever needs a 2-minute time bank because the intro to that video is 2 minutes long and then it starts the second intro.
You need to you need to skip to like 9 minutes. 9 minutes is when that video starts going hard.
Oh, the triple screen
The split screen, yeah, split screen POV.
Yeah. Frank will add that in right now. He loves doing stuff like that.
Lovely.
Okay, he's already mad. Let's go. I mean, this is good. This is giving me time to order my rest of my list here.
All right, my next pick is going to be Artificer Zymox.
Which one?
I feel like we know.
Are they
which one
both
it
with
is.
this? Do they both have the same name?
They do. They're both.
There's
They're both
yeah.
literally the
Same
same
boss,
boss.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one in Nathria.
Yep. That's the
Okay.
that is the correct decision. Has infinitely better fight. Which location? High mid or mid mid?
Mid, I guess.
That's good. If it got to me, there was a decent chance I was going to pick both Zymoxes for the bit.
That would be an insane bit. That would be an insane bit. Okay. I'm fairly certain that it'll come back again the next time. So I'm going to not take the one I really want to take. Okay, we have a lot of choices here. I'm also going to dip into my time. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what I want to take. I'm going to take Shriekwing with my first boss.
Nice.
Jack, you're on the clock.
We're gonna go for a late position boss. And
Yeah, ain't a lot of good
it's
ones,
gonna
are there?
be, yeah, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. Let's do Mr. Sizine. This one disbanded my guild, literally.
That's
Always the sign of a good fight.
yeah.
It was the weak aura. It was the weak aura.
Vision.
I think
It was back when I was in Vision, and somebody made a weak aura to help us align the laser beams to sort them,
And when the
and it
mechanic
disbanded
happened,
our guild
boom.
in the process.
I just hated Mistress for one reason, and it was that you had to kill like those fish at the exact right time, which was fine, but they didn't have enough health. So it wasn't that people were AoEing and padding. You actually had to have people. You had to sit classes or change to bad talents so you didn't passively cleave, so they didn't die early. And that was just like really weird. Like if you just played your normal single target stuff, they would just die from passive cleave too fast. Like I just feel like that was a really unenjoyable.
At least back
situation.
in Legion, I feel like if you put one of those bosses now, if anything gets near the boss, it instantly dies.
Yep. All right. Dude, people are pointing out that over half my list right now is just Nathria, but guys, over half
That's a
of
good
Castle
raid.
Nathria was a fucking goddamn banger. That's
Yeah.
people consider Nathria one of the best raids ever, and Stone Legion Generals was in it. That means that the other fights were really, really fucking good. Okay, it is Meg's selection, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I'm a little bit scared that Dratnos is gonna take the end boss that I really, really want, so I'm gonna go for it, and I'll stay on theme and say Unat for the final boss.
What the fuck?
Ah, yes.
Guys.
Ah, what a time to be alive.
Guys, there is no
Yeah.
way that Dratnos picked the last end boss and got Gul'dan. There's
I'm
no
not picking it
way.
yet. I don't have to.
You're right. Because
I'll
you did that.
that will be my last pick.
Because
Thank
you did that.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did that and got. Okay, first of all, can we talk about if everyone's gonna make fun of me for making Nathria? Dradnos list is just Nighthold.
Yeah, that's right. I'm making Nighthold.
Yeah.
I'm constructing my own Nighthold. Thank you.
Dude, that's crazy that you picked Unat. Because, like, my opinion of Unat is...
No, Unat was a great pick. I was going to pick that if she picked Gul'dan.
I don't even think Unat's a good boss. I just think it was hard. Like, I don't even think that's a good
right.
fight.
It was fun.
Okay.
So I really like coordination fights to maybe defend myself, and I think
That makes sense.
had a ton of that, and it was just really enjoyable to kind of figure out and also to watch.
Okay. First of all,
Yeah.
you don't need to defend yourself. I think people having themes to their list and picking stuff that they specifically like Jack picking healer bosses and stuff like that, I think that goes hard. I think that's exactly the individualization that
I'm
makes this
picking
cool.
mechanic bosses.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
THD.
We know.
Yeah, it's like I wonder what THD likes. What kind of raids THD likes?
I would figure THD would want stuff like Crosus, just the bosses that
No.
require you to farm artifact power.
True.
Well, that part's good, but the part where you just hit one guy, not very fun.
I see. Yeah, I will say I would have been fine with Helia as well.
Helia's
I
a
would have been
fucking
fine
banger.
with N'Zoth, like Sarkarath. I felt like there were a lot of good end bosses, so I was never going to send an early pick on
Not
one.
picking end bosses early was very smart, I think. The only thing that was super apparent to me was that like the late tier bosses were super few and far between. Like it was really hard to find two of those. So what are
Alright.
your selections, Big Dratty?
So I am going to go with the Terragru as my first boss.
Okay.
Interesting.
That boss was fun. Boss is, I think, what first bosses should be, which is you get to be super duper OP, and that was fun. You just nuke it from orbit, super Zergum, get your fun anima powers. Farming the trash every week got a little old, but you know,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
that was, I think it was still a good experiment. It was a fun fight. It was, I think, doing more than other first bosses. Besides, I think Shriekwing was just like a great fight, so I like that pick from Max. That was a good.
I think the
First boss.
Terragru had every reason. So we just had Shriekwing as a raid fight, and then I think from the beginning of that expansion, everyone knew you're like, damn it, they're gonna make a fucking anima power boss, aren't they?
Yep.
And like you just hoped
Yeah.
that it wasn't gonna be dog shit. We heard it was gonna be the Terragru, and I think it could not have possibly gone better. Like doing the first boss was the best decision to do it on, but I also think that Terragru was just a fight you didn't not look forward to. The only thing about it was like if you raided in a guild that got that guy summoned late, but then he still felt compelled to run around the entire circle instead of just pulling the boss and killing it instantly.
Could be worse. You could have the guy that just keeps resetting his powers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who did that the most in our guild, THD?
That's Kevin.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah, that's. I don't even know why I asked that question. Okay. So you picked the Terragru. Dude, Dratnos' early raid is fucking so good.
That's right, and I'm gonna continue my theme of only single target encounters. I'm gonna take Guarm as my third to last.
Wow.
This is a
third to
good
last
pick.
boss.
That's a good pick. Guarm is an insanely good fight.
Not for healers.
Trial of Valor was one of the most underrated raids ever. Like, if you ever want to ask yourself, like, if Blizzard should do mini raids again, like, Trial of Valor is the example of why they should do that. The whole thing fucking owned. Odin, I don't think, well, I guess someone could still pick Odin. I think it is considered in, is it
It's
mid?
a late boss.
Is it a late? But yeah, Odin fucking owns, right? So I think that, that works. Yeah, your raid is literally pure single target.
That's right, and that's gonna continue.
He has a mission and he knows it.
That's
so-
right. Ads are stupid.
Okay, let's get it. Mix, what is your selection?
I'm gonna go for early first one, and I'm gonna pick Scorpion.
Good pick. This is a DPS play. This is a DPS enjoyer selection right here.
Yeah, that is.
This fight is actually completely worthless. You just get to AoE a bunch of ads the whole time. But that makes it good. But that makes it good, yeah. All right, I fuck with it. All right, automatic Jack.
All right, we're gonna do mid, and we're gonna do Orgazoa.
This is a good. I like this.
That's another healer fight. I like that fight too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
it was
was
a
a
healer
banger.
fight. I forgot about that.
Yep.
It
That
was
was a very fun
so
healer
much
fight.
damage that you were like begging, like everybody was like 5%, 10% life right as the boss moves away and all the dots
Yep.
stop.
It was
Like,
also a really
holy
fun
shit.
tank fight.
Yeah, it was a fun tank fight.
If you two tanked it, of course. If you three
You
tanked
got-
it, you were a child, a little tiny
Because
infant
you
baby
like
child.
took more damage, and then the tank debuff made you take less damage. But if you got 10 stacks, it killed you.
Yeah.
That
When
was
you
so
taunt
cool.
the boss, wake up.
That was innovative.
Yep. And then you got to also realize if your tanks were good or not, whether you two or three tanked this fight. Okay, and then we have me, and I still think I can get away with it, but I don't think I'm gonna chance it just because.
I know what you're gonna pick.
Yeah, Growl didn't raid in this expansion, so I just think there's a chance he picks another one, but it is the only realistic good second to last boss remaining, so I'm going to take Fallen Avatar.
Oh, really? I was thinking about it.
I was debating between Fallen Avatar and Agrimar.
That's actually funny that you consider it, because I was very strongly thinking about taking
Okay,
it.
that's
I've
good,
been
because
thinking about it the whole time.
I knew if...
But as soon as all the other ones got taken, I'm like, yeah, fuck
Dude,
it,
if
I'll
you
leave it.
didn't take it, I would have gotten so much value, because then I would just have... Actually, no, it was really dangerous to leave it to you, because you would have had 2 picks where you could have taken it. But now you're in a good position, because you can... You're the only second to last remaining, so you don't even have to touch it.
Chilling on the last category.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. You are up, Mr. Growl.
All right. I think for my second early boss, I'm going to pick Huntsman Altimore.
That's a good choice. It was really, really easy, so a lot of people didn't get a chance to appreciate it. But I think the like CC into doing more damage was like not super oppressive, but kind of cool. At least once they nerfed the Fire Mage Ignite spreading thing. And I just don't think you ever went up to Huntsman and anyone was mad. No role in your raid was like, oh man, we have to do Huntsman. But there's always a lot of early bosses like that, and I think it deserves points. All right, THD.
All right, coming in with the heat. We have the Sogne as the first boss.
You picked a sausage for the fucking
That's
first?
right. That's right.
Okay.
I didn't mind that boss. That was a pretty
That
good
boss is cool, yeah.
And
I liked the like teching to
second-
get over 2 of the lines with like a Venthyr
Yep.
in the right spot. That was fun.
And the second early boss is the 9.
Okay, that's a good choice.
What was the other one I was thinking of too? Yeah.
The 9 is one of those fights where, and I guess you give it a lot of credit for this, where it is... You will... You could see this being a mid, late, or penultimate boss with proper changes, right? Like, you could form this boss into any version of that, and it would be really good. And I think that says a lot about it, where it
Also,
wasn't annoying early.
I will not take any Desagne slander.
You like that boss?
It was a fun boss, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Having to actually think about your position and which beam, how you walk into the circle in order to not get killed by the other
I feel
circle,
like
that's fun.
I feel like our testing on that fight and the like cooking we did for that fight was way more fun than how you actually did it, you know? You just ended up just like playing the game, but I feel like that could have been a really cool strat fight too.
Well, it's a first boss. You got to play the game.
True. All right, Growl, you're back up. Wait, is that true? No, yeah, he did take both. Yeah. It is your choice.
Yeah.
What was his other pick? Oh yeah, the 9. I don't know. There's a lot of them that I kind of want here.
You can take your time.
Walk us through your thought process. So we can know the other good picks that then we can steal from
There's
you.
a lot of bosses that personally I found fun that I don't know how. I'm like trying to think if one of them really stood out. I liked a lot of the mid bosses in BFA. I thought Vectus was pretty fun. I thought Rastakhan was fun. Let's see. Soul Render is kind of my leader right now. I thought Soul Render was fun. I feel like Soul Render was probably dog for some classes though. I think that's what I'm gonna pick though.
I'm so fucked. Are you sure?
I think I'm gonna pick Soul Render.
I'm mad. I was gonna pick it. I was gonna pick it, even though I know a lot of people would disagree. People just have, and this is.
I don't know. I think I like Magmarax too. It was between Soul Render and Magmarax were my 2 picks.
Soul Render fucking owns. It because 9.2 and Domination Shards and the lawsuits against Blizzard and everyone playing Final Fantasy, all those things that make 9.2 bad. and the game being pretty tough just at the time, people forget how good like the early part of Sanctum of Domination, like the first like bosses all the way through Painsmith, and it kind of fell off after that. And then even then, I think Sylvanas is actually like a really underrated end boss. But like that raid had so many good early and mid fights.
I think that boss or that raid was very, very good. I think the only problem was the difficulty curve was really wonky. Like I think Guardians could have been way harder and been cool. The 9 could have been way harder and cool. Like it didn't really have those like really chonky bosses that like you spend a lot of time on other than Painsmith and Sylvanas.
Okay, so I'm left in a pretty tough position, but I think I know who I'm picking against here before I get my next pick, and I think the thing that I really want will be back by the time that I pick. So I'm gonna take another mid tier. Let's go. Oh man, I want both. I actually think this pick is. I think I'm gonna deny Dratnos here.
No.
And I'm going to take, I believe, the best remaining boss from Nighthold and take High Botanist as my last mid tier.
Oh, that's a good pick.
It is a strong pick.
That was on my short list.
Yeah, but you failed. It's not single target.
Yeah, there's 2 targets on that fight, so I wasn't interested.
Well, there's actually
Yeah, but it's a
3, but
Nighthold. You have two dueling themes.
That's true.
Botanist fucking owns, by the way.
Yeah.
It's one of those fights that had the coolness, which we were able to do of like, that was actually one of the first like really strat bosses that we were able to do at the time as limit. And you had like multiple different ways to kill it, and figuring that out was fun, but also it's one of those rare fights where those fights are actually still fun to do after you figure them out. Like Lihivum's an example of that being bad. Lihivum was just as fun to figure out, but it's not a fight where like you look forward to every week like you did with Botanist. So I'm loving it. Jack, you are on the clock. You have 3 picks remaining. Ooh, there's like only a couple more good late bosses, and he has 1 pick, and THD has 1.
This is my last. Man, this is my last.
Well, no, you don't need to pick
mid-pick.
late. Yeah, I was about to say you don't have to pick late here because you get it again
Yeah.
in 3 picks. Yeah.
I'm debating between 2 for mid right now. All right, Portal Keeper Hazabel in the mid slot.
That's a good fight. Portal Keeper's an awesome fight. Also an awesome trinket.
Yeah. That was a bombardment trinket, right?
No, well, I like the portal trinket. I don't know if you...
There was, yeah.
The portal trinket for tanks was like one of the coolest tank trinkets ever. Actually, was it a DPS trinket? I don't even remember. Was it a trinket for...
No, it was a tank trinket. There was the trinket Jack's talking about is from Antoran High Command.
That's right. The bombardment. You could like
yeah,
destroy
yeah.
your own bombardment ship.
It's the one where you spawn a little ship that shoots balls. At
Portal
them.
Keeper
Yeah.
fucking owns. All right, Makes, what is your selection?
I'm gonna need a couple of seconds.
You're good. I need time to look through my selections anyway. I think I'm going to get away with murder on delaying a certain pick. I'm actually interested in thinking what Dragonflight is going to pick here. He can pick 2 mids.
Okay, this one might be controversial, but I'm gonna go for mid first boss, Desolate Host.
Nice.
I would
I was
definitely...
Are you
Somewhat close
saying
picking
that
this,
because it's
yeah.
not what
You were
you
close?
wanted?
Look, this fight was sick if you played Subtlety Rogue ever. It was really fun.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a Zool angle. Oh, wait, I wonder
Yeah.
if you're going to be a Zool angle.
I'm not going to take Zoldope. but I was thinking about it because I did play sub on that fight, and that was fun.
So, Desolate Host is one that I've always just disliked personally, and it's because it's one going into the tier where you are so excited about thinking about how you would kill this fight. It seemed so strategic and like, how are you going to balance the people upstairs and downstairs? And then you ended up doing the fight, and it was just, you had like a third tank just tank a bunch of mobs in the back of the room, and you just actually just single targeted the boss until it died. And I feel like that took so much away from the boss for me. But like, the aesthetic was insane. I think it was like new Gore Fiend.
I already know the heat Dratty T is gonna bring. I could feel it.
Okay. Well, he's definitely
gotta-
not picking end boss. End boss will be his last selection.
I DM'd a question to you, Max, when you got a sec.
Sure.
Also, you still need to add Scorpion under my thingy
Oh, wait, 1 second.
from last round.
Jack asked... Oh, it is. Yes, that is supposed to be a... Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
kind of a problem because I think a lot of... We'll discuss it if you pick it.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
good. My turn, or
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of just really committing to my 2 bits of Nighthold and single target and selecting Spellblade Allurial, but I'm not going to do that because I don't think that fight is that good. So I'm going to leave it. I'm instead going to stay committed to my single target boss bit. I'm going to select Ursoc and Shadhar the Insatiable as my mid-tier bosses.
Okay.
I like Shadhar. I was thinking about that boss.
Yeah, Shadhar was just
Yeah,
it was. I mean, part of it was just corruption. Like that was the fight you could play 700 zillion corruption on, and
Yep.
Right.
but that was fun. And you know, no boss exists outside of the context of its raid, so I'm gotta count that when I'm talking about Shadhar.
I think Shadhar was like one of the first bosses to popularize the like AABB or ABBA tank swap, and I think that's
Yeah, it's a fun tank swap.
those are like one of the more interesting tank swap mechanics that have been in the game, and I think Ursoc is an absolute fucking banger, and I can't believe you got it this late. I think when we did our like what's the best raid of all time thing, I think we even like cheated and used Ursoc as like our second boss or something like that. And I just think Ursoc is an incredible fight. One of the few Emerald Nightmare fights actually that just kind of get forgotten because Xavius was so easy and that tier was so fast. But I think there's a few Emerald Nightmare fights that are like really, really fucking good. And one of them, I think the best fight in there actually didn't get picked by anyone unless Growl takes it later. But alrighty, so we have we're back to makes.
Yeah, one thing, I think your chat's been pinging you about you. The Scorpion isn't under my name in the list, like at the... Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not showing
row
up in the
18
second
or
It's-
something.
bottom
It's-
list.
Yeah. So the thing in the bottom list, all it does is it just shows you what order. This just shows like the
Oh,
picks.
they picked, yeah.
Yeah, like
okay,
what
'cause
order you
it's
picked
not
it,
there.
but the thing down there doesn't matter. I did see they did that, but I mean, I clicked on it again and it's just not showing up.
It's
So
okay.
yeah,
I was
who knows?
just-
Just some
okay.
weird bug.
I literally said, I want Ursoc, and in that second, Dratnos was like, oh, Ursoc.
Yeah,
So I'm a little
he
bit
does that.
mad,
He does that.
but-
That's
He-
well, I'm watching your streams. I'm listening to everybody's
Yeah, I
logic
mean,
and stealing
that's-
stuff.
that's
I
strategy.
can tell.
That's right.
I'm gonna go for second early boss and pick the Fellhounds of Sargeras.
Is that the second boss in Argus raid?
And then Taurus, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was the... Is a second boss, but you could have done Entor and High Command as well. I think you even could have gone to the Portal Keeper area.
That was a fun fight if you were playing a Destruction Warlock or a Balanced Druid.
True.
All right. Automatic
That's
Jack.
a demo pet next expansion, by the way. That boss.
High Engineer Mechatorque.
Okay, so I can't put it in here because it's on the list. I hope no one else got confused by this, but High Tinker Mechatorque did show up in penultimate, but obviously it's just it's a linear raid and it's literally not the penultimate boss. That was just a mistake on the listing of these, but that is a pretty good selection. This is another boss where I think people's opinion of this fight is drastically different because of heroic difficulty and because of pugs. So like it was a really unreasonably hard heroic fight in pugs, but in Mythic it's kind of already assumed you're in comms anyway. Actually, I think if you're ever on High Mechatorque in Mythic, you're just definitely in comms. And with comms, Mechatorque was actually a really enjoyable fight. My only thing that took it down a little bit is like that's like kind of the case with all of Battle to Zarlor, where it was just like too easy. Like it's simply hard to appreciate a boss late in the raid when it dies in like 10 or 15 pulls or something. Like it just, you don't go through the struggles enough to appreciate the boss being cool. It just kind of instantly dies. That's what Mechatorque was. But I just feel it's still like it's a actually good fight, right? Oh, of course. The sheet's going to tell me that I can't do that. Fuck. I'll ask the guy how to edit it maybe.
Is there a write-in? Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe. I might be absolutely.
Oh, you can add a button. Oh my god.
I might be hacking the mainframe right now. Wait, actually, I can
Never
probably
seen
just
this part.
I can just delete something that no one's done yet, right? No one picked Coven of Shavara, so let's.
Look, I don't think anyone's picking Stormwall Blockade, buddy. You know.
True. Yeah.
Okay, well, turns out we actually can't do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
this is I'm not allowed to be in this menu. Maybe I can just write it down here. We'll fix it later, maybe. I don't know. Unfortunate. Okay. Is it my pick? Okay. Add it in the raid boss pools. Guys, how do I do that? Oh, this thing. Oh, that's easy.
wow.
Can I just copy paste? Where's young Mechatork?
This is like the back end.
This
I've
is the
seen
back
this
end.
before.
Yeah. I don't see High Tinker Mechatork anywhere.
6E. 6E.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So we can move 6E to... Where would this... Oh, technically here, right?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
then we're
Let's
good?
see.
Come on, please.
Looks like C tier is the late boss one.
It is not here. It's just broken. It's turbo broken. Or maybe I can just...
You put it in place of Blockade?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like just delete Fate Scribe and just put it there and just see if that makes it show up.
Oh, what if someone's gonna pick that?
They aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there. Oh my god.
Oh.
Let's go.
It's all
we are so
fixed.
back.
It's all fixed.
What about the door opens?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, my selection. This was an excellent planned way for me to stall. Man, there are not that many good mids left. There's an extremely good early, but I think I'm gonna get away with still getting it. Oh man. Are we allowed to reorder our stuff? Like if I want to,
Yeah.
if I want to
Yeah,
move,
I think so.
Yeah,
If you're moving within your own
You
tier,
just
yeah.
move with
I think this
yeah.
is gonna make the list super weird, but I'm gonna move opulence to my third. Oh yeah, the guy in chat who made this list is saying no, no in all caps. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put
It's probably gonna mess up the ordering at the bottom.
yeah,
That's what
but no one. This doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
All that matters is up here.
Frank can correct that in post as well. He
Yeah,
can
he-
change
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and
we-
manually write
yeah,
it in the
Yeah,
right
we
order
get
and
Frank to
everything.
do it.
He likes doing that.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah.
He likes doing that.
Look, because I'm already thinking of a reorder later, so don't worry.
All right, I'm gonna go with Kingaroth.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kingaroth fucking owns. Legendary. This was
He
this.
stole that one. That's stolen.
Were you taking that?
Yep, that would have been stolen.
Yeah, Kingaroth was another one of those build-a-bosses that was actually still fun to play. And also, I will always remember Kingaroth because this was the first time we felt what it was like to be like ahead in a raid and Blizzard specifically fucking you over. So like there's a VOD of me tanking the mobs 30 yards away from everyone and they wouldn't do any mechanics and we got to like a really low percentage and Blizzard force wiped us and then fixed it instantly. And then also they told us not to like cheese the Ruiner debuff. If you killed the ad that gave the boss a 20% damage amp forever during the cast of Ruiner, he just wouldn't get the buff. So we were wiping on purpose because Blizzard said not to do it, and then we go to bed and guess what happens? Every other guild kills it with the boss doing 60% less damage to you, and Blizzard doesn't do a goddamn thing. So that's where you learn to always exploit first and ask for forgiveness later, and never the other way around. Growl, you're on the clock.
You know, thinking about a lot of the raids that I've done, and I was thinking about in the past some of the early bosses that I've really enjoyed. And so one of my favorite bosses in the Nighthold was actually Chromatic Anomaly. That's gonna be my pick.
Dude, we are approaching 100% pick rate for Nighthold bosses.
Did
This is
Nighthold
crazy.
get
There's a few that's missing.
Spellblade-
You just gotta kill it fast enough before you get to slow time.
Spellblade is missing and Tichondrius is missing.
Yeah.
Missing, yeah. Which maybe not
And
for long.
Elisand as well currently.
Yeah. I'm surprised Ellison didn't get picked.
Well, it might.
Still could be.
Oh, what were you?
I mean, yeah.
Elson was awesome.
That would be. Yeah, I'm not here to tell you how to vote, but
I'm just trying to see how many Legion bosses I can get on my list here and still win.
Dude, my
I mean,
raid
that's
fucking
a
owns.
respectable selection. I think it's a
THD,
really
you're
good
on,
one.
THD, you're on the clock with your final two selections.
All right. So first, we're gonna pick the mid one, and this will be Zanesh.
Wait, the soccer boss?
That's
Yep.
right.
Oh man.
This would have been called the football boss if US didn't get it first as well.
That's
That would've
right.
been
That's
an
why it's the
awful-
soccer boss.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
W.
Yep, those are the rules. We don't make them up. Where the fuck is this? Is it even on the list? Oh no.
Xana,
It's
it's
called
High
Dark-
Inquisitor.
it's-
Xana.
Oh, there it
called
is.
the
It's
Dark
dark.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, there, I found it.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your late tier?
For the late tier, it's a tough choice. Not too many of the cream of the crop here. But we're gonna hit the flippity switch. What that means is
What does that mean? Yeah,
we're moving Il'gynoth down. We're putting in Anduin.
Knew it.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
The old flippity switch, as they say.
Yep. As he said that and then paused as if all of us knew what he was going to do. Yeah, okay, we'll look at... Okay, this is the last round, so we'll be able to take a look at everyone's raid. My raid fucking slaps, by the way. I'm gonna also get the freest second boss of all time. Dratnos knows what it is. Growl, what's your choice?
Well, real quick, I want to swap Rashock and Soul Render on my list while we're here.
Yep, got it.
The sheet guy's going psycho right now.
Yeah,
with the swap.
the guy who made the sheet is very
And
not
then
happy
my
with this.
penultimate boss is actually Elison.
Good
Nice.
choice. Good choice.
That's a good choice, yeah. I mean, what
Elisander, as
what
the
did he
sheet
have to
says.
choose between? It was Elisand, Mithrax...
I was actually choosing
Carapace.
between that and Mechatork, and then
If it makes you feel
Mechatork no
better,
longer was on the
Oh no,
list. so my
Cenarius,
choice was
Cenarius
made for me.
again. Cenarius fucking owned. Cenarius was just a really good fight. I think Cenarius is every bit as good as not Elisand. Elisand is better. Actually, no, it's not as good as any of the bosses on this list, but it's a little bit below that.
If it makes you feel better, Growl, my choice was between Zakul, Mithrax, and Elison. So
That actually makes me feel worse.
that's right. You should feel good about that one.
Zakul was the worst boss.
That's a healer take.
That is incorrect. Mine is very easy, and this was actually somehow when I ordered my list of things in every category, I had like ones I kind of roughly ordered ones that I liked, and then I had a banger selection for early, mid, late, penultimate, and end. And with my 9th pick, I'm able to pick the only remaining banger I even have on my list, which is Amalgamation Chamber, as the second. I
Nice.
can't believe I got this.
I would have taken this, except it's a 2-target encounter, and we don't do that
We
here.
don't do that there.
Yeah, Amalgamation Chamber absolutely fucking owns, and dude, my raid fucking is insane. I'm so happy with my list.
See,
All right.
I thought you were gonna pick mine.
What's yours?
With the 9th pick of the raid draft, we're selecting Abyssal Commander Savara.
That's a good pick.
That's
I'm
a good one.
I'm surprised that THD didn't pick this because Abyssal Commander Savara
Yeah.
is objectively one of the best first bosses ever, but it's also known for being significantly more challenging than most, which kind of like works with THD's list.
The difficulty like lands on the healers as well. So
Dude, people are stacking like 6 or 7 healers on that fight. That was a banger.
Dude, these lists are actually so interesting. All right,
You could like stack healers and just not do mechanics. It was so much fun.
Yep.
all right, Makes. What is your final selection?
I'm gonna round it out with Vectus as final mid-tier boss.
Okay, I played
respect it,
melee on
respect it.
Vectus, so I don't respect that, but I think a lot of other people do.
It was fun. I don't know if Jack agrees, but it was fun as a healer for me at least, because that's what I was doing.
I
back
think
then.
Dratty T's
That
about
was
to
a
hit a
fun
wall.
feeler.
Well,
fight.
well, also, okay, the thing with Vectus wasn't even Vectus's fault. And they've actually done a really good job of changing this since then. But Uldir was the most melee unfriendly raid of all time. It was like you killed the first 2 bosses, and then after Zekvaz, every boss melee had to be 6 yards away from every other melee the whole fight for Vectus, for Fetid, for Mithrax, right? So like the rest of the raid was just melee was just an absolute hell, and you could only bring like a couple of them, and that is what makes me really dislike that fight. But I think on its
Yeah.
own merits, it's a fine fight.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick it. Makes that's a really fun healer fight, but stuff with like heavy downtime, I knew people would just hate.
Dude,
It's
shout out to
okay.
Jack
I
for
thought
5
in all of
BFA
these
bosses.
I'll just
Yeah?
take one boss that's for the healers.
All right,
It's no surprise when it takes longer to top people off. Healing's more fun.
all right, Dratnos, what is your What is your selection?
So it's good for me that the pick order got set up the way that it did, because if I was picking first, there's a decent chance I would have selected this, but with my first pick. But yeah, I'm gonna take Gul'dan.
Yeah,
This fight was
yeah,
so
it
good.
is
This is
insane.
like my favorite unboss ever.
Yeah,
It's
I thought
so
everyone was
good.
gonna bum rush the first boss or the final bosses like super quick.
That was
I mean,
my
I don't
thinking.
think I think you guys picked a lot
Yeah.
of good end bosses. I will say there were a lot of good end bosses available, so
That's
I, don't
why.
know, I think
yeah,
this worked out nicely for me.
yeah.
True, you were smart. You're smart.
Yeah, I don't.
When you get past 7 though, like we're left with Helya.
Yeah,
After that, I don't
well,
think there's too
yeah,
much.
that's the thing. Yeah, picking end boss last made a lot of sense because you could list everything we had here up to Helya, and it falls off after Helya for sure.
There's
but
still
like,
Scale Commander Sarkarath as well. Like that fight
Yeah.
slapped.
yes, Sarkarath would be decent. I feel like everyone did pretty well with the end bosses, second to last bosses as well. There weren't a lot of those are a lot of good. Zakul is like one that I think THD and I like, but I think a lot of people. What was the worst? What was the most assailable thing about Zakul? I think it was the way the fight was designed, where you had to stop DPS in P1 for
Yeah,
like 50
if-
seconds.
The
Yeah.
entire start of the fight, I was playing Elemental Shaman and I was in Ghost Wolf form, autoing the boss for the first minute.
Yeah, but I think if you change that, I think the fight on its own is like one of the best designed fights they've ever made.
I mean, it was also a fight that had like huge progression pressure on your 3 people that were getting sent into the Delirium Realm. Nobody else could like see what was happening with them, and you were just waiting for them to figure out what they were doing, and then you would kill
Yeah.
the fight. And a lot of the other people didn't have interesting jobs.
Just get Giga Chads to get on there. It's okay.
Dude, I think my raid fucking slaps. I got 5 picks out of mine that I think are like absolute bangers. I think
You know,
my
what
raid is
What
insane.
is a crime? You know, Queen's Court is not in the late tier. I would have picked that one, but
Well, wasn't what? Oh, Queen's Court should have been. You think Queen's Court was good though?
yeah,
Oh, you're a daughter.
I think it's one of the best council bosses in
What
the
does
last
that
few
mean?
years.
You're just
Like
a.
damage over time.
That was the actually that
Oh,
it kind of makes.
daughter.
Yeah,
I
that.
was like,
Wait, what the fuck? Well, you thought I meant a
yeah,
call
I
him a
heard
daughter?
I heard daughter as well.
Oh, yeah, you
Remember,
fucking.
I don't care about I don't care about dodging it.
Well, I
I
just.
care about damage.
Well, yeah, but I think that fight, if you were a daughter, it would make sense to be a huge fan of that fight because it's the last. That was among the last times in the game where dots were actually powerful. Like, that was among the last times in the game where if there was a spread out 2-target fight, that classes that had dots would just beat every other class by twice as much. Like, they just removed that from the game after BFA.
Well, I also like the fight because there's a giant horn that goes off in a mechanic place. It's great.
Yep. Random fun fact about THD that a lot of people don't know is he doesn't use a ton of weak ores for mechanics. He is a strong believer in in-game sounds, and every time someone in our guild complains about like them not seeing something, he screams that they're not using in-game sounds because him and Sang use voice lines and boss mechanic sounds to let them
Well,
know
there's
that everything
music,
is
too.
happening. Yep, and the music.
You know, Halandras has music for each phase.
Anduin as well, dude. The Anduin intermission.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep. Those are people who truly love WoW.
banger.
All right, so now we can put it to a vote, but let me actually I kind of want to see. So THD's raid would kill just almost every guild that's ever existed, I think. Like, you'd get through the first 3 would be a nice little experience, but dude, as soon as you hit Zanesh, or sorry, as soon as you hit Halandras, you're doing Halandras into Painsmith, and then Il'gynoth, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, maybe Il'gynoth wasn't that bad. I'm assuming he's using the, like, Dispel version of this boss, which was every bit as hard as, not as Halandras, but as Painsmith at least. Into Anduin, into Zakul, into KJ. Keep in mind, people talk about, like, how many guilds quit this tier with the Tindril into Firac thing. The Fallen Avatar into KJ was the original Tindril Firac. Like, that fucking murdered raid guilds, so...
That also murdered the entire Alliance faction because you needed like 3 classes to play Goblin to stay on platform.
Oh,
on PvP.
true. There should actually be, if people cared enough about WoW, someone should do a documentary about that because there used to be a reasonable split between Horde and Alliance guilds. Like, a lot went Horde and Mop for racials. There was like a Beast raid and Troll just did 5% more damage to Beast for some reason. And that got like a lot of the Alliance guilds, but it was truly Kill Jaden where it's just you're only a Horde guild if you want to raid now kind of thing.
That's when my guild swapped.
That's not a thing anymore, though. I think the only reason people are still Horde is just because everyone... Well, I guess it's cross-faction, but like...
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah, but like even in the couple years before this where it did matter, everyone was still Horde just because it would have cost a lot of money to go back Alliance. The racials have been balanced for multiple expansions.
Except dwarf. That one still exists.
Yeah, like the racial's been balanced except for the end boss that randomly requires dwarf for.
You know, the dwarf is still the unbalanced one. We gotta
Yeah.
talk about some dwarf.
I was gonna ask whose list you guys like the best, but I don't want that to influence chat results, so I'm just gonna do a chat poll.
Does anyone not like their own list?
I love my list. This is the only draft I've done where I am positive that I fucking nailed it.
I feel like if you do a draft and you like someone else's team better than yours, you messed up somewhere.
That's
along
not
the
true.
lines.
That's not true because it's a draft. Like if it's a like you just pick your favorite fights, you should be happy with it. But drafts are weird, where like a lot of good stuff you would want can be taken from you, and you can end up with like unideal selections, right? Also, I feel like 6 was the right amount of people to do this. We were thinking about doing this with 4, and if you did this with 4, you would just
There was just too much good stuff.
There's just
yeah.
way too many good bosses. Yeah. Okay, let me finish typing it out. Wait, can you not add more votes on Twitch polls other than 5?
You can just leave THG's list off.
You just leave yours off. And
I'm
your
just
chat's
gonna
never voting for
do.
you.
Yeah, my chat usually never votes for me, but like today will truly be the test on whether they're just negatively biased against me because my list is objectively insane.
No. This is not a test.
This is a
This
test.
is just the truth.
I'm
Look,
making a straw
the
poll.
chat vote is the chat vote. This is the truth. There's
Wait,
no other ways around
Bro,
it.
since when does straw poll look so different?
Yeah, seriously, I haven't used
This
that in
is
ages.
this is insane.
It was like a year or two ago, but yeah. I remember the old one where it looked like they were just writing into a notebook.
Yeah, but like that was so much easier than this. This is intimidating. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, this looks like a business application.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Jack, and then Makes, and Dratnos. And also, we're going to do a probably unnamed Twitter poll in a few days, or maybe have names on it. I don't know. To see that as well. I just need to make sure I have all my options here, right? 1 vote for IP address. That's extremely secure. Block VPN users. Use reCAPTCHA. Can you imagine if I wanted them all to fucking pick all
do captures.
pick all the fire hydrants you see in this picture?
Well, that's only for Straw Poll Pro. You can see right there.
X points. Oh, sure, we can randomize that. What does max points mean?
That's if you extend your index finger in a direction.
That is not what that means.
Hmm?
I just want to make sure this is right because this is such a.
What is a max points?
I don't.
Does that give you like multiple votes?
It says do multiple choice, not ranking. Oh, so you only pick one. I mean, that makes sense. I think I just probably got the poll type wrong. That's why, because they were gonna vote with like points. Allow selection of multiple options. No. Remove participants' names. What? That's the only thing they're voting on. Allow comments. No. Customize. I think this is chilling. I think we're good. Yes. Create poll. Dude, why does straw poll look like shit? It just it's just dog shit compared to it here. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Dude, this is okay. This is wait. Why is it taking so long to? Why, dude? Straw poll is dog shit.
It's your dark reader messing with the bars.
Oh, it says show. It says show thing. Okay, I linked the thing to vote, and I'll show you guys the list. Yeah, this is. I'm positive. I am positive that I'll never win a thing on my own stream. I was kind of on this impression on some other ones, but there's actually no fucking way. There's no shot.
Stop the count.
Close dark reader.
No. Keep
Is that
voting,
it?
guys. Keep voting. Keep voting.
Keep voting.
Oh, it's so bright though. I mean, this is absolute lunacy. THD is getting more votes than me. There's no way. There's no way.
He's so bad. He's
Dude,
fuming
I
right now.
am mad. Mine is just straight up the best. It's just the best one. Or if you would argue it's not the best, maybe Dratnos, if you like loved Nighthold and you love single target bosses, could be better. I have like a mix of single target. I have a mix of creative bosses. I have a mixture
See,
of cleave.
I baited you at the start of this with that chocolate cake analogy because if there was a Michelin star restaurant that only served chocolate cake, I'd be in there every day. I'd be
Dude,
700 pounds.
this makes me never
Yeah.
want to do these ever. Like, we'll do these, but like,
Max.
there's just no voting. This is so
Let's
corny.
send you back to
Makes me
reality.
not wanna
Let's send
do
you
the
back to
Why
I'm not
reality.
don't
gonna
you pick
do
a
them.
better
I don't
list?
care
Why don't you
about
pick a better
not
list?
winning. I don't care about not winning. I care about not being given a fair chance. This is absolutely baloney.
Let's send you back to reality. You picked Council of Blood.
Council of Blood's a great fight.
Shriekwing, Council of Blood.
What- oh,
Chat, type
Shriek-
one of you would vote for Max if he just picked
All right, well,
a better damn
Shriekwing's
list.
good, but Growl's like a
Hello,
plus
hello,
like,
Shriekwing. There's no fucking way you just implied Shriekwing was a bad boss, right?
Now, Council of Blood is bad. We'll talk about that.
Council of Blood isn't bad. You know what I could have picked? Yeah, I could have picked Smolderon. And the reason I didn't is because I didn't want to have two of the exact same fights back to back. That would have been worse than having
See, you
Council
should have
of Blood.
stuck to
You're
your
like, I picked
convictions.
too many good fights in a row. One.
Nah. It is absolute baloney.
I don't know what you're talking about. My rate over here is 3,000 pulls. Fucking log in. We got content for a year.
That's insanity. I do like Rouseless, though.
I feel like Makes and Jacks are getting kind of owned here.
I
This is
feel
unfair.
like I'm getting.
Keep voting, guys. Keep voting. Come on.
I stayed
unfairly
true to
put
myself
into
on this.
bottom tier. What the heck? Is it just because people didn't like play Cabal and Unat?
I think your name is just too close to Max.
We should have had multiple choice.
I
voting.
literally
that's
think these
probably it.
votes are just like, they're literally voting for the approval rating of the people that I normally bring on my stream. The only reason Jack and Makes are low, if you replay this reality and you swap your all's list with Dratnos and Growl, they get the exact same amount of votes. They're just on my stream all the time.
That's just hard.
That's just literally all it is.
This was a masterpiece draft.
They-
I got Gul'dan 9th pick.
They love
Last pick of the draft was Gul'dan. You can't tell me that wasn't masterful strategic drafting.
that
I
was
outplayed
that
you.
was an
guys
extremely good
definitely
thing.
blundered.
You know what that is?
Nah, that's
the
insane.
Twitch emote. That's cinema.
Wait, if we can keep the poll running just a little bit longer, I might beat Max.
Yeah, just fucking do it. I'm fucking voting for you. How do I vote? We'll see. Back to poll. Absolutely
Here you go.
nonsense.
I'll add the emote to Max's chat. Here you go. Boom.
What is that? Cinema? Yeah. Yeah. I bet. That is absolutely baloney. Dude, that's so boring because like these would actually be so fun to do too.
He's
If
he's
it was
fuming.
actually real. Like I feel like I goofed other drafts. I'm like, oh, that's bad. I never even fucking said shit when you picked other people. This one is just so blatant. You even mentioned it last
Well,
time.
I mean, look at the
Dratnos, you
updated,
even mentioned it. You
results.
were like, you can't even do this on your own stream because people are going to always vote against you. That's what you said. You said those
Look
words.
at the results. We have a new. You've downranked.
I know. I'm even voting.
The people hate a sore
Yeah,
loser.
yes, they are fucking voting for. I told them to do that. I did it myself. Vote for Jack
Thank
too.
you for your voice.
This is the last one of these we're ever doing.
See, this is good. This will
Com-
teach you to be
It
able to
takes
have fun
all the
without
fun
winning.
out. It takes all the fun out of it that you guys can't be objective. I'm
mean, the
fucking.
true-
I'm hard
the true-
Just
tilted.
hang out in the muck with me, Max. It's all right,
So
man.
like the thing is with this, the true
You can sit at
winner-
my lunch table.
The true winner is Jack because he picked for healers.
I'm gonna fucking
and
spin.
If you multiply healers by like 4 times, it wins.
I'm gonna
That's
spin,
right, baby.
So like that's how it works.
dude.
So
No,
Jack
you made
actually
a. Is that a healer list? I feel like a
That is
healer.
the-
I feel like
Okay, so
I'm really
my lates
surprised
were not
people
great.
didn't pick Kurog, for sure. I think Kurog was one that is.
That's a healer boss, yeah.
I mean, I hate Kurog.
That was not a fun healer boss. That was not fun.
I
Growl
hate
liked it,
Kurog.
right?
I like Yurg. You didn't like Yurg?
Nah, too bursty.
Dude, bursty. You're just
Yeah.
taking like ramping
Which-
damage
which
for
is-
4
the-
minutes.
the
Yeah,
fight
it was
is
terribly
too-
bursty.
it's
Which of these
too recent.
bosses was from Dragonflight on my list? Absolute none of them.
Holy, Jack's making a statement right now.
That is kind of based.
That's right. The defensive power levels in Dragonflight.
Insanity.
And, it's looking like.
Wait,
they're
I
open
also have
too.
no
Not good,
Dragonflight
not
bosses.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Somebody
not
said I should
many.
pick Sun King.
And
Ew.
Dragonflight wasn't even a bad expansion for raid, I don't think. It just,
For healers.
I don't know. Nighthold wasn't in it.
All right, cool. All right, this is
Oh, I
the
have
list.
terrorists. I have terrorists.
Hold
yeah,
on,
okay,
Jack
never mind.
almost passed Max. He needs 5 more.
Let's
votes
go.
for
More
Max to
Jack
be
votes,
last.
everybody. I'll relink the poll. Relink the poll, everybody. Here you go.
Max was solidly in 3rd, and then the voting ended, and Max is almost in last.
That's
now,
fine.
so
Let's go.
I
Vote for
think you
Jack,
might be
everybody.
onto something.
There we go. Let's get it right.
No, now I'm unhappy with it. Hello?
Let's get
That's
it
right.
right.
We get past makes. Let's go. Vote
Let's go.
Jack.
More makes and Jack, just so it clears me by a decent amount here.
Yep, and Growl.
Nope. Stop the count.
Stop the
Hey, Max is in last. Stop the count.
Oh wait,
Stop the count.
Dratos
There we
Growl
go.
so close.
Mail-in ballots.
All right, vote Growl. Vote Growl.
Don't listen,
By the way,
chat.
has anyone been playing the game Banana on Steam?
No, what's that game?
That's one of the best
this a
games
proposition?
ever. You
Yep.
just click a banana.
So someone uploaded
Is
a game
that
on
it?
Steam called Banana, and all you do is just click a banana, and now go to Steam charts. Look at like the most played Steam games right now. There's currently 600,000 players on Banana right now. It actually passed Dota
On
2
what?
last night. Banana.
Yeah, banana.
What is banana?
It's a game where you open it and then you just click a banana. You can buy different bananas for 25 cents.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
I could do that for my variety a little bit later. I was gonna do a variety stream today, but I don't believe so. I'm gonna have to punish my chat for this.
No, see, you're not last anymore. It's all okay.
No, let's change that up, guys. Let's go. Keep voting for other people. Vote for fucking Growl. He's winning right now. Keep voting for Growl. Fuck
Oh,
Dratty.
nice. I'm winning.
Okay, chat. You heard Max say it, so do the opposite,
Yep.
like we always do, like we
Yes,
trained for.
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh, they're neck and neck. Every vote matters.
This is the only time in your life where your vote will actually matter, chat. Use it wisely.
Very good. Make sure we get some more makes votes here to clear it a little bit. It's getting a little close. Oh, me endorsing Growl has now shot Dratnos far into the lead,
Oh, there it is.
as if we needed any more evidence.
Wait, no, we're almost tied. Oh, can we end it tied? Can you end it when we're tied
Hey,
and,
end
and
it
we can be
tied.
co-champions?
When can I end it? Or
Just
can
hit
I end
Control
it?
W and pretend that it's over. And that
So
we
you stop
tied.
the count.
Yeah.
This is good. Oh, I can just stop it whenever. That's good. I'll stop it now. Let's go. Growl wins.
Amen.
I took a picture of it.
GG.
Let's go.
Good game, Growl. Well played.
Yep, GG. See you next week, Dratnos.
There will not be any of these next week. You gotta do a draft where you actively try to lose. Nope.
I thought that's what he was doing.
Nope. I have just an insane list. Maybe some fucking... Nah. I'm about to argue why someone would actually make an argument against my list, and that's just not even what's happening here.
The argument is Council Blood.
That's just not a bad fight. It's just a good one.
The tank ran around for the whole last phase, guys. Just point that one out.
All right, that's good. All right, hope you guys had a good time. Everyone have fun.
Oh, thanks
Very
for being my
good.
friends.
Thanks for the
GG's.
thanks for the
See you
content,
later.
guys.
That's so fucking bad.
GG.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. Good job.
Get well soon.
Yep. Thank you. All right, chat. It's been a real stream. I'll see you guys later. I will be live at some point in the future. Not sure.